Love you. Because you can see the living room from the camera. Yeah.
Body now. Move your body now. Move your body now. Go ahead, move your body now. Go ahead, move your body now. We gon' work it out. We gon' work it out. Go ahead, move your body now. Go ahead, move your body now. Go ahead, move your body now. We gon' work it out. We gon' work it out. Yeah.
Yo!
Hey! Whoa! 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 Yeah, move your body now. Yeah, move your body now. Whoa! So we gon' move the crowd. We gon' work it out. You gon' work it out. Hey, come on, move your body now. Come on. Move your body now, hey, come on, move your body now. We gon' work it out, yeah. We be giving love, hey, and we be rattling those subs, hey. We got it knocking like the club, hey. These obstacles we rise above. Hold up, I said we gon' bring the love, yeah. We be rattling the subs, camera's broken. Hey, reppin' peace like a dove, yeah. Reppin' peace like a dove. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Go and move your body, go and move your body. Go and move your body. Go and move your body. It's still broken. Go and move your body. 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 Get it moving. Go and move your body. You go and move your body. You go and move your body. Go and move your body. Go and move your body. Go and.
All right, hold on. We're almost there.
Eat your ass.
Yo, thanks for the resub, dude. Let's go.
Breaking out the mental prison, represent for my division. Keep on moving, improving like every second. The negative others that was coming in.
Yo, this shit's bro.
All
right, hold on.
Move your body. Move your what? Move your motherfucking body. I think you need it probably.
Move your motherfucking body. Move your damn body. Move your damn body. Move the damn side of your body. Move the damn.
There we go. Hey.
Move the bottom of your body. Move it to the east, to the southwest, to the northeast. Goddamn it, move your motherfucking body like that. You move your body, bitch, with the attitude fat.
Yeah.
You moving and bouncing and baby juggling the ass.
Hey.
I see you when you're on.
Move the body now. Move that body now.
Move your body now.
Yeah. Move that body now. Okay. Yeah, we rockin' in. Do it through the digital. Let's pivotal. That all of you get to shaking your physical. Yeah, we will get rid of all the negative vibes living inside us. Yeah, and every time we move, we crawling like some spiders. To the ciphers, we go rip them up. Act like you don't give a fuck. Why? Cause if you're honest, yo, you don't give a fuck. Keep on moving, keep on getting better. Breaking down every construct that you done thought of before. Slaughter it all. Bring it right down to the ground. Move to the sound.
I gotta work it.
Even when the bad vibes are bound and surround, you can hop over those. Keep it moving, keep on shaking. We love the vibe we create and we killing it.
Ow! What the fuck was that? My ear. Fuck, was that in my ear? Or was that in your ears too? Jesus. Fucking hurt. Hi, guys.
Dealing with Satan, burning past it. We making the messages felt through the masses. They feeling it every time.
My fucking left ear, dude. All right, you guys heard it too? Okay, I get that was in the... Whoever uploaded this video fucked it up. Amazing set, by the way. Yo, what up, dudes? Fucking bearded notification squad. Let's go. Hunter, what's going on? Good to see you. Sonder, hello! Listen, every single person in here is... Put your finger near your butthole to smell it. It's just to see. And if you tell me you haven't, you're lying. You are lying. What up, Hunter? Yo, it's all good, man. We did have a good tech stream, actually. It was actually a really, really good time. We got into... What the hell?
farted. Oh, I almost just shit my pants.
Booty stink.
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna move it from the bottom to the top. Move that ass like a broom. Move that ass like a mop. Move that ass like the motherfucking back of a dump truck.
I farted and I felt liquid. I just diarrheaed like 3 minutes ago and now I'm back here? Ow! Okay, that's enough of that video. Fucking audio. Dude, those are the worst sounds ever. Mark, I love you, but goddamn, whoever uploaded that video is a bitch! Anyways. Yeah, Hunter, it was a good time yesterday. Good time indeed. Don't you worry about missing a stream, my man, all right? All right. State, good to see you, dog. Welcome in. Jay Nagel, thank you for the 25 months. Dude, I can't believe you've been sub for 2 years already. Holy Lord. That's actually kind of crazy. So you know how there's certain... All of you have probably had this happen already. Where you realize something that happened a bit ago, but because the black hole that was COVID ate up a year... Like, so I started listening to... Eminem's Kamikaze album today, and I distinctly remember standing in my kitchen a year ago, listening to that album come out for the first time. I'm scrolling through Apple Music before I start driving. I look at the album year, 2018, August 2018. I'm like, there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way that came out in 2018. Apple Music is wrong. I'm going to Wikipedia. Why am I looking at this camera? I'm going to Wikipedia. And I'm looking at the fucking album date of this album. August 2018. And that does not compute. It has not been 2.5 years since that fucking album came out. I remember standing in my kitchen a year ago with listening to Alexa play. Sorry. Listening to my Amazon thing play the album for the first time the day that it came out, because I fucking walked out and it was like, oh my God, Eminem's new album came out. Do you want to listen to it? I'm like, yeah, I do. August 2018. We're coming up on 3 years ago. That kind of fucks me up. So that's happened a couple times where somebody's been like, yeah, man. Daughter's almost 2 years old. It's like, what? What do you mean? What fucking black hole did she step into? You're a terrible parent. Just let your kid water off in a black hole. Anyways. Steak, I'm not okay today. I'm not. I had diarrhea. Hello, Weenie. Good to see you. Squirt with the 36-month resub. I'm flown in the white flag, dude. Just take me. Take me. I'm yours. 3 fucking years. You are amazing. Thank you. Thank you. I'm getting ready. Now all I just need to do is lose a hobby. I'm getting ready and set up soon. I did a Ableton show and tell with Conbot. He showed me a couple things, just kind of like some basics. And I learned a good bit, so we might fuck around with that soon. Thank you again for the 3 years, dude. Thank you. You need to watch some MC Supernatural for the OG of freestyle. MC Supernatural. Yeah, I've never even heard. Interesting. Now I want to be top 10. You want to? I can tell you where you're at right now. Dude, I need glasses. You are currently number 11. However, there's 3 bots that will inevitably get deleted. Discord for streamers is a new bot that I've never seen before. Carbob14XYZ is a new bot that I haven't seen before. So technically right now you're like number 6. With Cubone being number 1. Chat, I might actually have to get up and read diarrhea. I'm not even kidding. I had a ham and cheese croissant for breakfast at like 7 a.m. this morning. And then I had a coffee, a big ass coffee. And then I didn't eat anything the rest of the day. And then I just had some fresh rolls and some pho. And it is going right through me. Stripey Lobster, it's good to see you. Serena. I almost said it. I'm like, Siren Nostra. God! And I scream it. I scream it in my brain. But now here we are. Super cool to see both of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I felt a surge of disappointment overwhelm me, and then Twitch notified me that this moist meat popsicle was on. Yo, I'm here to make you try. What up, Roslyn? You're a black hole. You suck everything that's near you. I'm getting shit tonight. R.I.P. my pussy. Yo, wipe back to front. Don't be a pussy. When mom texts, you answer. The rule. Am I still top 10 bearded? Don't you ever doubt it. You are number 3. I mean, like, have you ever not been in the top 10? I think you might have more VIP badges than anybody. And that is actually something that I thought about last night. So I'm gonna take a certain amount of people that have been like viewer number 1, 2, or 3, and we're gonna make some special pickle nickels. Maybe you'll even get like a mini pickle nickel collection just for being top VIP, top fucking penis, dude. So thankfully I've got it all I've got all that documented over the past 2 years, so it's just a matter of going back and looking at it. Yo, pickle nickel NFTs, baby. Come into a Coinbase near you. Just don't let fucking Robinhood near it, all right? You should know better, Serena. You should know better. Super cool to see you. Lobster, good to see you as well. Rosalind, good morning. Chaotic Evil is wiping side to side. Chaotic Evil is smushing your butt cheeks together so all of it comes to the forefront and then doing like a front to back scoop. Side to side. You guys know... No, I won't. I won't go there. I'm gonna be a good boy today. We're gonna keep it PG. So anyways, I puked on my own cock today. Yo, the Mozilla Firefox is still open from yesterday after we were doing all that Tech Talk stream. So you know what? I wasn't really sure what I was gonna do when I went live today. I knew that I wanted to go live, and I figured there was probably still a couple tech topics that I wanted to go over. Dude, okay. The one downside of eating pho is that I always get splashes of soup on the glasses, and when it dries, it's like horse cum, dude. It does not come off. Is this on the inside? No, it's on the outside. Those will come off, man. Nice. Hunter, I found something that I don't know why, but we were looking at this yesterday and I thought of you. So I was looking to see if there were any companies that had branched out and started making bots for Guilded, to which I found out that Guilded still doesn't have a bot API. However, they have a landing page on their website, and I'll throw it in chat for you, where they list all of the bots that they are partnering with in order to bring a great bot experience to Guilded. And it's a list of like 15 bots that I had never heard of before. And so we just started kind of going through them and figuring out which each one did. And I thought it was cool. I thought it was super cool. You know what's the one cool thing about Guilded is that they have bots that manage emotes, which is fucking cool. Where's my chat? Is Gilded any good? Gilded? Gilded is like the dude who built Six Flags right outside of Cedar Point. Everybody's just going to Cedar Point. You know? It's like, okay, there's rides over here. There's rides over here, but there's Johnny Rockets over here. You know? It's like there was already a party and then somebody started up their own party. Gilded is fucking awesome. At its core, the structure of it, the functionality, the features, the emotes, there's so many perks, but nobody's there, dude. Nobody's fucking there. And I've got it up on my monitor right now because I was just looking at it. And God, it's so fucking, even in the download the update button, it looks the same exact as Discord. Yo, what's up, Hawkism? How's it going, dude? Good to see you. Good morning and happy Thursday. Pleasure to see you as always. What up, Gunslinger? Hey, it's all good. We're chilling. We are chilling. Listen, nobody's allowed to apologize for missing the stream because we weren't supposed to be live yesterday. We were supposed to be live on Tuesday.
Hello? And jam. Yo, chat, I got a packet.
Does anybody know what this is? Anybody know? Hello? Yeah! Can Jam! This is one of the greatest backyard game things ever. Yes! All right. First of all, the noise that you guys heard just then was the Amazon device letting me know that an Amazon package was here. So if you didn't know, you can get an Amazon enabled device and the thing dings when you get a package. It's fucking amazing. But anyways, Can Jam. Let me catch up on chat first. I'll explain what it is. Could it be a contender to Discord? Absolutely. Warning, a bot is making Discord profits and joining spamming servers right now. They joined from Discord links. The names of the bots are Honda, and this is not a joke. What up, Nikolai Fox? You know, if anybody else in the world said that, I would say you're lying, but I believe you because you've been around for a long time. Dude, thanks for everybody that boosted the Discord server today. You guys are amazing. Actually, you know what? I don't think I ever turned down my Discord security again. Let me look from the last time we got fucked. So I've never had bots that have done bad shit, right? It's always just people spamming. The last time we got Discord spammed, it was people post, or not people, it was bots posting CP, where the P stands for porn and the type is illegal. Very fucking illegal. And I was so, like, I was disgusted. I was so fucking pissed off, and it happened while we were live. I was so goddamn angry. All right, let me look at these. So be careful out there. Protect your Discords. All right. Let's see. Hello? Let me look at my security settings just in case. Roll. Okay, yeah, we're on high. You know what? I'm just going to put it on highest. Must have a verified phone on their Discord account. Yeah. I'm not fucking around. I'm not fucking around. But thank you, Nikolai. Hey, Nick, first time catching your stream, but I've seen your other content on Twitter and TikTok. Here to spread the love and ready to chill. We do dabs. We do dabs. Yo, thank you so much. Your name looks crazy familiar. Yeah, your name looks crazy familiar. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for the love and welcome in. I'm sorry you came in right as I was opening a package. What up, crows? You look like the guy in a retro porno watering his concrete driveway while checking out the girls. Oh my God, I like this. I like this. Good to see you, crows. Thank you for stopping in. I got a package. Oh man. Oh, that could be an emergency toilet. That's actually really smart. Yo, what's up, geeks? Heard this the other day, got a new pedometer, and on my left wrist, I got 5,000 steps a day. But on my right wrist, yo, 17,000 steps. I just had 100 join mine. It was long. Oh my God, dude. So here's the thing. If you guys didn't already know this, this is a way that you should set up your Discord. And then we're going to talk about CanJam. There's a way to set up your Discord so that when you join, you can't see anything. So basically how you do this is you get a bot that assigns people roles when they react to things. Okay. So when people first join my Discord, every single channel is hidden unless they're a subscriber, and then they automatically get access to the subscriber channel. But if you look at this, okay, when they join, this is all they see. They see the welcome channel. They have to read through all of this. When they click this reaction right here, it gives them a role called verified. And the verified role is what gets access to all of the channels. I would highly, 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 highly recommend that you do that for yourself as well. Just as an extra security measure, Discord actually has another security feature. Echo, clear all notifications.
Delete all your notifications, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, deleted your notifications.
Discord has a way where it's like a pop-up where you have to accept the rules, but it doesn't hide your server from people that are just joining. So extra layer security, I'm all about having bots auto assign roles. It just makes it so much easier. Oh, you thought I was shitting my pants? I could right now if I wanted to. There's multiple bots being made that do the scam stuff. I get a lot of them in ePost the server when I get the XDA, Google, and OnePlus servers. Ooh, oh, in those servers, okay. You got that oh, dude, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Nikolai, that fucking sucks. They can still join, yours is on the highest. Even with a verified phone? What the hell? By the way, Halcyon, Halcyon, how do I pronounce your fucking name? Is that a real word, or is this something you made up?
Halcyon.
Halcyon? What does halcyon mean? Characterize my happiness, great success, and prosperity. Golden. My dude pees on people. Often used to describe an idyllic? Idyllic?
Idyllic.
Ilictic. Yo, Google has a new pronunciation thing that I've never seen before.
Idyllic. Idyllic.
Ilictic.
Idyllic.
Idyllic. Go back.
Halcyon.
I didn't know that existed. Had no idea. Halcyon, okay. Describe an idyllic time in the past that is remembered as better than today.
Halcyon.
The halcyon days of youth. Okay, now define idyllic. Especially of a time or place. Like an idyll, extremely happy, peaceful, picturesque. Never knew that was a word. Sweet. I like it. I love the color. I love your logo. Myself or mods have to assign roles. You get the base role. You can see most of the server. It's a good way to do it. Good way to protect yourself. Idyllic? Yeah. IDIDYLLIC. Can Jam! Okay. Can Jam is a backyard game, all right? So think shuffleboard style, where you've got two people on this side, two people on this side. The person across from you is your teammate, all right? So you've got these two cans. They're just these big pieces of plastic that you set on the ground. And they make like a, think of like a basketball hoop, but just long plastic hoop. And so you have to throw the frisbee and get it in the hole. Kind of like cornhole, pretty much. Sonder got it. Sonder's got it. Cornhole with frisbees. But the cool part about Can Jam is that the person across from you can interact with the frisbee. So if you frisbee it too high, they can slam it down and jam it into the can in order to get points. There's also, you guys see me, you saw me poke my head through the slot on the front of the can. If you get it into the slot, that's 3 points. If you get it into the top, it's 2 points. And then if your teammate has to redirect the frisbee into the can, it's 1 point. And then first to a certain amount of points wins. Super fun. They had a glow-in-the-dark version of Can Jam, but it was twice the price. So that was $30 for 2 pieces of plastic and a frisbee, which I'm now realizing that was just like a terrible purchase. But it's portable. It's portable now, even though it's not because it came in a box. Anyways, adult money. I don't give a shit. The glow-in-the-dark version was $60. And I'm like, I want it. But everybody in the reviews is saying how much the LEDs suck. And I don't want shitty LEDs. I'm like, look, if I want to make it glow-in-the-dark version, I'll just make it my goddamn self. I got LED strip. I got the controllers and whatever. So, but that's Can Jam. And it's a fun little park game. And I played it when I was hanging out with my friends in St. Louis a couple years back. And it was just a really good time. And I've wanted it ever since. And those friends are now coming to Detroit from St. Louis. Actually on Monday. Weenie, reminder that we have family dinner on Saturday. Our first vaccinated family dinner. My family was the only people that I saw during the pandemic. And I don't know why. I don't remember being when the pandemic was first starting and we were crazy strict about everything. When we were seeing my family, we actually didn't wear masks at first. And it's not that I was choosing to not wear a mask. It just didn't dawn on me. And we're talking, this is like 7 or 8 months ago. And then it eventually got to the point where we were like, we can't come see you anymore. And I think it's probably been either 4 or 5 months since we've seen my family again. So everybody's officially vaccinated. My poor dad got shingles in between his first and second vaccine shot. So he had to delay his second shot by like another week, unfortunately. And I don't know if that makes him a host or not. But, oh my God, Weenie, what a fucking emo. It's just slapping though, right? No grabbing and dunking. Correct. You can't grab the frisbee. You can only like redirect it with a touch. I don't know if you can touch it multiple times. I'll have to look at the rules, but it's a good time. Yeah, I've never had shingles. I've heard that it's really, really, really terrible though. Halcyon, what was the content you saw that made you follow? I'm always super fucking interested to hear why people follow and like why people, you've been converted from a social media person to a live viewer. Yo, get converted. It's fucking social media terms. My wife recently got them from stress at work. Ooh. That fucking sucks. I didn't know that. Streamer tips. Yeah. Takes on streaming for fun versus streaming to have a job. Amen. Amen. You know, if I was to go back, right? Let's say I go back not all the way to the beginning of my streaming career, but like let's say 30% of the way through. So let's say at like the 2 or 3 mark. If I was to continue being the most plateaued streamer on Twitch for the next 5 years, I would still choose that again rather than like quitting my job, going full time, trying to be a content creator, trying to be an influencer. That life just ain't for me, dog. I think like thinking realistically, right? If I could have a live broadcast centered around tech, have a podcast, have a YouTube channel, and then just like make residual income from like merch sales or like an Amazon affiliate thing, right? Like that would be cool. To not work a normal 9 to 5 and be able to experience that. That would be cool to be self-employed for a while. But to just be a full-time streamer sounds god awful. Being live 30 to 40 hours a week, constantly fighting for attention. You know, the idea of a content creator as a job seems cool. The live, the pre-recorded, the podcast, the video making, right? You know, being on the cutting edge of tech and you know, being in the space, right? Because I really enjoy the streaming space. I enjoy the gaming space, but dude, being a full-time streamer, it's never really been like a dream. You know, I've always dreamt of having a successful stream, but never being a full-time streamer, dude. It ain't worth it to me. I'm sure being a super popular person is fun. And when you walk into TwitchCon, people scream your name. You're like, oh my God. Can't even go to the potty without being recognized. But nah, I don't know if the trade-offs are worth that, dude. I don't know. You see what it does to people. You're in the mindset of just having fun. Good. Yeah, and just so you know, you can take it seriously and still have fun. Just in case you ever get to that point where you're thinking, man, am I taking this too seriously? Am I going too hard? Am I being too sweaty? You can be serious about it. You can make sacrifices. You can treat it like it's a job, but still have fun. Don't ever make yourself feel like you can't try harder because you just want to have fun with it. But realize that comes with repercussions as well. There's 2 lines to step over. There's streaming for fun, and then the line into hobby streaming, and then there's hobby streaming, and then there's a line jumping into like career content creation. And I'm very much in the middle of very serious hobby. It's pretty much where I like to call myself. An assault on mental health. Amen. Fucking men. Am I enraging your son, Crows? I was forced to follow or I will be slapped around. Nikolai, you've been following since 2017. 2017! September, bitch! I'm good. I know who's been around. There are some names that you just don't forget. You could pop up in a year from now, and I wouldn't see in between. I'd still remember your name. Twitch famous, they would die with a larger amount of fame. Amen. Hey, I forgot to get a glass of water. Let me go just fill up a big glass. I'll be right back. I might have to shit myself.
Remember all the happy times we had? We're very much alike. Remember all the happy times we had?
Oh.
We're very much alike.
That water tastes nasty. What up, Kalmohe? What's going on, dude? It's good to see you. What I want it to feel like is like when I would hang out with my brother and watch him play games growing up, just chill, hang out, and chat about random things. You know, so you guys have heard me talk about this quite a lot in regards to single player games on stream. I had always kind of focused on single player games for a super long time because streaming ruined playing single player games offline. Hands down, without a doubt, I don't play single player games anymore because that need to make content bug is in my brain forever. However, streaming a single player game, even if it was just 1, 2, or 3 people in chat, it was such a better experience than playing a video game by yourself. And maybe, regardless of whether I started streaming or not, maybe playing single player games would have fallen off for me anyways, just because of time restrictions of being an adult. There's no time for, like, if I wasn't streaming, I wouldn't have dumped 150 hours into Witcher 3. You know, I just wouldn't have. When I game once a week, sometimes I go a week or 2 without even playing any video games, because the only time I game is Fridays and sometimes Saturdays. And then, like, last weekend, I don't think we played any games at all. I don't even know when the last time I opened Steam was. It's been a minute. Playing single player games with just a couple people watching, which is always a much, much better experience. And to this day, I don't play single player games anymore, which makes me sad. It does. And I know that I don't think I'm ever going to stop playing video games completely. I'll always have a love for it. It's one of my main hobbies and it's one of my main things to do with friends. But I think my days of being like a full-time gamer, where gaming is the focus of my life, is probably behind me for now. It's at least side-burnered. Just like we wipe side to side. I love this shit. Spindrift? Can I get a sponsor? I drink you at least once a month. 8 calories. So you can't have it while you're fasting, but it is still delicious. Y'all know, hey, you've also been around for some fucking time. 26. I've known you for 5 years? What? That just blew my mind a little bit. 999 messages, no timeouts, no bans, no mod comments. 12-inch wiener. Look, my door just closed. Halcyon, do you work on... So, do you have like a big hard-on for like chat commands and redemptions and channel points and all that stuff? Very serious hobby, Bearded. And that's the other thing too, Halcyon, is like people can only enjoy watching somebody else play a single player game so many times. I do not watch other people play single player games unless it's like Summit, who's playing a game that I don't care about. I just don't. Not my thing. My nut fan. But some people can watch other people play Fallout 19 times. That's just not me. One mod comment, cool guy. You like to sit in VC while playing them? Interesting. Interesting. I've never been that way. Yo, who doesn't love some fucking seltzer? Yeah, no. All right, so one of the reasons I went live today was just to continue tech talking, because there were a couple other things that I wanted to go. First of all, before we get into that, how are all of you? How are you doing? What's going on? How was your week? What'd you eat for dinner? Tell me about what's going on in your life. You guys want to vent about something real quick?
It doesn't matter how much
Do you want to subtweet in chat about somebody that's not here? A quick rant, quick vent. You're welcome. My weather. So in the most recent version of Windows, they put a weather widget in the taskbar, and I haven't turned it off on my streaming PC yet because it doesn't bug me as much. It has said 69 Fahrenheit for like 2 days straight. I like it. I'll take it. I watch people play single player games so I can see the game and story without having to buy the game myself. And I've never been that way either. I like, if I have interest in a game, I would rather play it. But again, that's how I understand that not everybody's like that. Some people are like, no, I don't really care if I play it or not, but I still want to see what it's about, you know. Hold on, I'm farting. I'm making sure I'm not shitting myself.
On its own with everything else that's out there.
It's a waiting game. We won't know. Got a green screen the other day and been fucking around with it. Pretty hyped to allow people to change my background, outline, and whatnot. Awesome. I actually streamed with a green screen for years. Years and years and years and years and years. I think the last time I used a green screen is when H1Z1 was still a playable game. Actually, I lied. H1Z1 wasn't a playable game when I was playing it. It was dog shit. You know what I'm saying? Hunter, did I post the link in chat with all the bots? Whether it's hot as my girlfriend, really hot. Weenie loves Let's Plays, especially on YouTube. That's her jam. My way of saving money? Hell yeah. Subway for dinner, tired, word, sleepy as fuck. 3 p.m. 3 p.m.
Hello, hi. Snacks!
Let's go.
Oh my god, it's good to see you a little bit, everybody! My name's Pickle Man! And I love cock.
Welcome in, everyone. Snaps, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you're doing awesome. You pregnant bitch! You're so pregnant! I hope you're doing awesome. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Bob Skis, Daniel. Aw, Daniel. Snaps. Cam and Dan are the bees and knees. What fantastic people that I've met from your community that have just been slaying puss left and right with their love. They're just two awesome people. and I have you to thank for them. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Dan, good to see you, dude. Hope you're doing solid. Thrust onion. My thrusts are stanky and pungent. Yellow soda, what's good? Welcome into you. Cam! Good to see you as well. Yo, get that ass sucked. We've got get that ass sucked emotes now. Chat, lay it on them. Get that ass sucked. I'm so pregnant. What's up, Rec? Good to see you too. Yo, what's up, Corpus? Hope you guys are doing solid. Safety Cape, hello to you. Is that a parachute? Safety Cape. No capes. And Roslyn. I also know Roslyn from your... I forgot that. I made that connection in my brain. Release the Gamer Girl. Good to see you too. Yo, Slay Puss. Take names. Swallow meat. Get that ass sucked, homie. Snaps, you changed your color in chat. Who said you could do that? You know when you go into a streamer's chat and they've got some sort of feature? Snaps has a feature where you can get your penis name, and I've never been so jealous of somebody else's command in chat. I want to name cock! I hope you guys had a fantastic stream. I'm sorry. I had fresh rolls and pho before we went live, and some tea, some milk tea. It's like milk tea, straight from a teat, and I'm just gassy. Straight pho coming out the butthole. I didn't do it on purpose. I don't blame it. Thank you guys for all the follows. Guys and gals, thank you, thank you, thank you. Do you have to credit me with every dick name? Fair. We can do that. I'm not taking it. I will appreciate it from afar, okay? Give me the boba. So I actually, I had like the regular boba tea. I've always had the slushy version of boba, right? I never knew that there was a milk tea version of boba. So like every time we would go to the boba place, Detroit bubble tea, the most whitest version of boba tea possible. I always see milk tea. I'm like, what the fuck is milk tea? Like, I'm adventurous. I eat ass. I don't know if I want milk tea. Just, it doesn't sound great, right? Especially because it's two single syllable words right next to each other. Milk tea. And then who knows? I had been missing out on good milk tea the entire time, and it's fucking delicious. There's a new pho place that opened up. It is a Asian Vietnamese fusion place. They've got the fresh rolls with the nut sauce, the sweet nut sauce. Didn't know if you guys are a fan of fresh rolls, where it's the rice paper with the pork and the shrimp and the cabbage. Not cabbage, lettuce, and the stringy nudes, and they serve it with that little side of the sweet nut sauce. Put a little bit of spice in there. Put a little bit of sriracha in the nut sauce. That was a recommendation of our server, and it was fantastic. Snaps, I know you need to get out of here at some point because you're pregnant and you're probably exhausted. One of my favorite quotes from you of all time that I think about all the time is, I think I rated you or you rated me. And one of us was talking about vaginas. And I said, you judged us for putting it in the wrong hole too often. To which I said, it's not our fault that your holes are so close together. And to which you said, it's not ours either. And I was like, touche! Too fucking shay. Because nobody's ever come back with that response. It's not ours either. Perfect response. It's one of my favorite things that you've ever said. Okay, hold on. I might even have it saved. Do I? Maybe it's gone. Other people. Of other people. I have this saved for a very specific reason. Chat, Snaps community, listen to this. Never forget it.
I'm gonna fuck your wife, 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 I'm gonna
Hold on, Jay Nagel, hold on. All right. Hold on. Oh, I gotta make this go away.
I'll dab if we get back to 2K. I'll fucking dab all fucking day. I'll just dab it out. But otherwise, no thank you, please.
Oh my god. Do you hear that? Dab at 2,000 subs. Don't think I fucking forgot, Snaps. Don't fucking think. All right? I take those very seriously. Jay Nagel dropping the fucking 5 gifted subs. Irish Biker, Thirsty Games, Wilder Blue, The Pizza King, and G2. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You're awesome. That was perfect timing. Amen, Jay Nagel. I have a, so this is kind of like this might sound creepy. I am terrified of losing memories from Twitch ever since the first DMCA wave came around and everybody had to like mass delete all their shit. I kind of got psycho. So whenever I clip something from somebody else's channel, I save a version of it to my computer. So I actually have a folder of like a lot of streamers of funny moments that have happened because I don't trust Twitch to house them for all of time. So I've just got like all these hilarious moments that have happened over the years from all the streamers that I watch and love.
Less than 3.
Yo. Thank you. Yo, Jay Nagel's gonna come and fuck your wife. Yo, Nikolai, thank you for the 2-month resub. And the Prime. She was doing the stupid dab dance move, not doing the fun dabs. Exactly. We're talking about dabs. Even though it could be that easy. But you just can't join the cool kids club. You just don't want to do it. I get it. Fucking Twitch, man. I mean, it's not Twitch's problem. It's the streamer's problem. The DMCA shit, but it's not our fault. So yeah, I have 45 different folders of streamers, of other streamers, of Twitch clips that I've saved from over the years. Small streamers, big streamers. I'm terrified of losing those memories. I have local recordings of every stream since 2016 saved on my NAS back there. I save absolutely everything. I admit that I'm a digital hoarder. But they're my memories, man. Like, I can't imagine being in an online community for...
I love you.
Yo! Oh, shit, Bearded. Thank you for gifting a sub over to Snaps. That was so nice of you. Thank you. Enjoy it, Snaps. And just not having, like... Just what if Twitch goes away like Mixer did and all those memories are just gone? That would, I don't know. I have a real problem with that.
I will eat your
I would be
ass.
real sad.
Knack pog knack kek knack pog knack sup.
Yo! Ham dropping the 3-month resub. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, okay. Get ass sucked.
Just stopping in to hear you yell at someone.
Oh. I gotta go. You made me scream so loud that boogers came out of my throat and got stuck to my mustache. All right, snaps. You get out of here, McPreggers. Hope you have a wonderful day. Rest of your day. It's probably, I don't know, 140 degrees on your side of the world. But hope you had a great stream. Thank you again so much for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. For anybody that happened to stay past all of that madness, my name is Snackers. I'm a just chatting streamer. For the most part, we focus on tech, both in the streaming and gaming industry, and then just tech in general. I'm a network and IT admin by day, tech streamer by night. A lot of the times during the week on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we do tech talk streams, where we cover a lot of the tech news in the gaming industry and the streaming industry. Have discussions like yesterday, we got into talking about bots on Discord. We got into Pickle Nickels. What the fuck else did we get into? We didn't talk about WWDC, although it seems to be that being an Apple fan is a sore subject at the moment, especially if you are a Fan House subscriber. But yeah, we just chat. Like to go over tech news discussions. These streams are always an open invitation for people to ask tech questions, especially if you just need like some sort of personal tech support for your stream. If you have a question about audio, I'm proficient in audio, mildly proficient. But anyways, we're penises. Real talk though. You guys ever seen a penis in a tuxedo? We love cock. And podcasting. We love podcasting. But that's what you get here. Rip off Maple, I know you. Can you please remind me what your old username was? Because I know that you've been somebody who has been around for a while, but I can't remember your previous name. Yo, Tommy, thank you for the 100 bits. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Thank you for boogering my stash. Always appreciated. Thank you guys for the scam train as well. Level 3, let's go. Did I see Radium Skull? Up Radium Skull. You might be a digital hoarder, but do you actually go and look back at your stuff all the time? Absolutely. Very, very often. Because you never know when you're gonna have to go back and grab shit, especially in the world of content creation, where content regurgitation is like a way to produce content for other platforms. Like, I can take this stream and create 15 to 20 other pieces of micro content for other platforms. So it is vital to have hard copies of that stuff and not to rely on a cloud service like Twitch to do that, you know? Tommy, it's good to see you. Happy Thursday. You didn't really touch too much on the podcast stuff. That's because we're doing that today. That's what it was too. Okay, so this is what we try and do, is we kind of come up with a script and we think about the ideas, or we think about the topics that we want to talk about beforehand. So for Tech Talk Tuesday, which actually happened on Wednesday. Oh, I deleted it. I deleted all of them, but now here. Podcast Souls 2021. That's what we were going to talk about. And then we were also going to talk about Apple Dub, just the things that were coming out. And then we were still looking at bots, Discord bots mainly, Twitch bots too. Apple 30% cut Funhouse. Fun something. Trumpy. That's right. I got it. What's up, JB? How you doing, bud? If you don't love cock, you don't belong here. Amen. Amen. You know what's actually good? That we're continuing to talk about tech shit today because Riverside FM actually did end up releasing their update. So I'd like to check that out right now. Riverside FM. She's from fucking Riverside. Your online recording studio. I feel like the music is loud, but it's probably perfect because usually I make it too quiet. And then you have to use the compressor to bring shit up, you know? All right, Riverside. Bringing up Riverside on Twitter. So for those of you that know me, you know I love podcasting. You know I've been podcasting for 5 years. And you know that trying to do an online podcast is an abysmal experience. Trying to get video and audio both in high quality into OBS is kind of, it's menacing. Trying to have a static overlay where cameras don't shift when people drop out of calls is also insane. Recording separate audio in high fidelity for good post-production it's insanity on its own. And there's never really been a tool that ticks all of my boxes when it comes to doing a podcast online. There's always like a major way that a platform will fall short. So I've constantly been on the lookout for different pieces of software that can make my online experience better.
Everything's gonna be okay.
Yo, what's up, August? What's going on? NDI versus Capture Card? Capture Card. I mean, NDI is great. If NDI and Capture Cards were both free, people would go for the Capture Card. It works better. There's less issues. It's easier to troubleshoot. NDI is convenient as fuck and works in a pinch, but it's still not as ironclad as using a Capture Card is. It just isn't. And not everybody has the networking in order to support. Because, I mean, I think anybody can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure that sending a 1080p stream from one PC to another uses anywhere from 200 to 400 megabits per second, which is close to half of the capacity that your network interface card allows. So it's a shit ton of bandwidth, and not everybody has gigabit networking. Not everybody has gigabit cabling. They just don't know. They think a network cable is a network cable, right? Not everybody is able to get wired internet into their room and have both their streaming PC and their gaming PC on wired. It's not feasible for every people that are in apartments, their shared internet. So NDI, if you are capable, works in a pinch, but you can't beat a capture card. You can't beat the stability. You can't beat the quality. And, you know, capture cards are easy to troubleshoot. NDI is not easy to troubleshoot when it doesn't work well. Yo, what's up, Bitten? You like that? Everybody in here smelled their butthole at least once. At least. So, podcasting. There is this platform called Riverside. Records studio quality podcast interviews from anywhere with 4K and wave audio. This service is quite expensive. I want to say that for 10 hours of podcasting a month, it's $20 or $30. So there are a couple different ways that you can do this. Clean feed, which is audio only, up until, I want to say, 3 years ago. Maybe even, I can't even remember at this point. We used to use Skype for video, and then we would use TeamSpeak or Discord for audio. I've never been a fan of Discord's video chatting platform. Quality-wise, I hate the audio ducking that it does. I've always preferred to just have Discord do the audio in a voice channel and then do video with another platform. Oh my god, the gas. I'm so sorry. People still... Dude, Skype for Business is very much alive. There are lots of companies, especially small companies, that don't want to foot the bill for enterprise Microsoft 365 licenses that are using Skype for Business. It's a lot less now because Microsoft was forcing people off of Skype for Business because Teams was coming around and they wanted to get rid of Skype as a whole, and they never ended up getting rid of it. Hangouts just had a big update. It's decent. Okay. Wait a minute. What? Hello? Here's when Google plans to shut down Hangouts for all users? Hey, so you can see it. Skype is alive and well on my PC right now. Don't know how many fucking times I've uninstalled that bitch. Okay, bots. Hunter, I already asked you this. Did I send you the link to this page? And then I think as soon as I asked the question, we got raided and I got lost. I apologize. I'll tuck you in tonight and give you a good old kiff. I don't even know if you're interested. I've asked you 3 times. Don't even know if this interests you. I saw it today and then I thought of it. Okay, I posted a link. Okay, good. I'm closing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was only kidding. This was something that we were going to look into. We were looking at chat redemption points. Carl bots. This was a bot that somebody brought up in chat yesterday. Did we add it? We didn't. We did not add it. Okay. This was a Discord bot or Twitch bot? Discord bot. And it's up there. Carl bot.
But it's not a thing about making it.
No. For anybody that doesn't know, I started a website called StreamWiki where I basically build these resource lists of technical resources for streamers. So all of these lists that I work on are always public. So if you are ever thinking weeks, months from now, hey, that one site, just shoot me a DM or pop it in Discord and somebody will get a link for you. Yo, what's up, Trey Pop? I'm surprised that I haven't come across a channel that has their channel points named Botcoin. Actually, a good point. I'm also surprised. Thought Carlbot was only Discord. You are correct. Yep. Yeah, there's no... Anybody who's like, yeah, we want to use Skype, no. You're going to either use Teams or you're going to fuck off. We've actually turned down clients. This is kind of one of the best parts about working for a managed service provider is when a customer doesn't want to conform to the standards of 2021, you just say, see you later. Oh, you want to be time and materials? You don't want Teams? You don't want cloud email? You don't want backup? See ya. See you later. We don't want you. Take care. Bye. Thank you, Tom Chambers. Isn't Me6 way better than any Discord bot? I think better is definitely subjective. Idyllic. I think Me6 is already on the list. Where is hello? Hello? I just need to make this a separate tab so I can always see it. Oh. I had 2 tabs. I'm an idiot. Okay, that's why. Me6, this is my overlay. Yeah. Oh, taking up my resources. Me6. The best biscuit bot ever. I applied to work there, but never heard. Oh, you applied to work at Me6? No shit. Dude, Daniel, Notion's amazing. You guys are going to hear me nut over Notion all the time. I absolutely love it, especially for having like a collaboration tool for you and anybody else in your house. It's fucking amazing. I just learned that you can custom code Notion for different styles if you want. Had no idea. And I don't know why I'm not using dark mode. I'll figure that out later. I don't know why I'm not using it. So we just found OBS Ninja like 2 weeks ago, Maple. So I'm glad that you brought that up. However, I have yet to test it. They're actually about to go through a name change as well. So we can bring that up. So Riverside FM is something that I came across, and I'm wondering, I don't think a company that has an advertisement will like DMCA me for further advertising, you know? By the way, I've never seen so many tweets about a single game in my entire life. Elden Ring is like so hyped up right now. Everybody is so fucking hyped about it. Is there a... Well, this is actually a Riverside video. So it is a remote audio and video tool. So you as a host, it's meant to act like Zoom, to where you can send people invites and they can join by downloading a quick executable, or they can join in the web. It's supposed to be high definition video, and it records separate audio tracks of every person locally, uploads it to the cloud, and then sends it to you. That's pretty fucking sweet. The fact that you're getting the high fidelity audio of them in their room, and then you get a time synced audio file afterwards. And I really, really, really want to try this out. I want to see if they have any quick ad videos. Let's watch this quick one right here. The trailer is badass. So I'm not big on Souls games. I know a lot of people that are. 42's gonna nut. Kelnohe's gonna nut. Jimmy's gonna nut. I think Weenie's nutting. Are you nutting? She said she's kind of nutting. It looks like a really cool game. Battlefield, dude, I'm secretly hyping Battlefield right now. Secretly hyping. Dark mode emo as fuck, dude. I never stopped being emo. Ever. Oh, it's open world. I don't think I realized that. I had to look at the videos the other day, and it solves big problems for streamers who use Discord on stream, namely that you don't need to recrop all the time. Exactly. Skype was onto something, allowing incoming video feeds to be ported into OBS as individual NDI streams. Fucking genius. I wish that was still the case, because then you could just nest people's cameras into webcam boxes and never have to fucking worry about it.
She just recorded her first video interview. She spent months trying to get her favorite guest on her show, and then this happened.
Hey, thank you so much for joining me. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Thanks. I'm really excited to be here.
This is what happens when you don't use Riverside.
Riverside? What's that?
Riverside is a brand new way to record your remote podcasts and video interviews in studio quality straight from your browser. Riverside locally records each audio and video feed during
video! I didn't know that.
During the stream. Because of this, even if your internet is bad, your recording will still look professional. It will make any recording look and sound like it was recorded in this guy's studio. Even if it was recorded here. Or even here, at your Dutch grandmother's house, who's acting in this ad because she loves you. With Riverside, she can start a podcast as well.
Okay, so how does it work?
You can just send your guests a link, hit record, hit stop, and download all the recordings, all within the platform. Even your guests will understand it.
And how long does it take for recording to upload?
Riverside uploads your audio and video while you are recording. So when you hit stop, you can download the recording within seconds.
What if my computer crashes?
Computer crashed or you refreshed your page while recording? No problem. The recordings are saved automatically. Think Riverside.fm only does the basics? Wrong. The platform records up to 4K video and uncompressed wave audio. You can personalize your recording studio with custom branding. And with producer mode, you can change the volume levels and monitor your guests' equipment. Join these companies and start recording remote podcasts and video interviews that look and sound professional. Riverside. Sweatpants friendly.
Sweatpants friendly. Trey Pop, do you mean visually or content wise? Because there's a reason we're migrating StreamWiki for both those reasons. So the pricing is, so here's two things. One, I don't know if this is a live podcasting tool. It's great for being able to create a high quality post production of the podcast. I don't care about the video because the video is already pretty decent and webcams are only this big on the screen. But for audio is what I'm most concerned about for the audio version of the podcast. I don't know if this is going to be a live podcasting tool, but I'm going to be willing to give it a shot. Visually, amen. And that's exactly why you guys are going to see StreamWiki alive in Notion pretty soon. As you can see, way more up to date, way cleaner, easier to manage. You're able to embed. You're able to. There's so much more you can do. But I'm moving StreamWiki off that website. Should have never put it on that website. It was a mistake. But it worked. It worked for the time being. It worked to just get it up and out of Google Docs. He used to live in Google Docs. Can you believe that? He did sound like the announcer from Jackbox, didn't he? I would really hope so too, Daniel. And obviously, it's got to be crazy fucking complicated in order to do that, right? So let's go over to their pricing. So for me to be able to even consider this, it has to work for live shit, right? 15 hours a month is $24 a month. And as you know, I sometimes do 2 podcasts a week. So minimum, I'm doing 10 hours of podcasting if I podcast every Sunday. And if I wanted to even go above that, I would need to pay even more. Now, granted, there is no other platform that is doing this. And honestly, this is not that much money. To me, in regards to what I think is worth production tools like this. Because as somebody who has been struggling to find good live podcasting tools, that's a pickle nickel in a bucket right there. That's nothing to me. I could sacrifice my $4 Starbucks a month in order to make that happen. And when it comes to cloud-based tools, I mean, they know what they're selling. They know that this is a cloud solution. They've got to pay for the space. Uncompressed WAV files. So if you have 4 guests with uncompressed 320 kilobit WAV files, that's a gig per guest for just the audio. Then you've got 4, if you're doing 4K, which not everybody's doing 4K. Let's say you got 4 1080p streams of 2 hours long, 10 gigs a person. So you're talking about for one show, that's a lot of fucking space. So you're paying for the cloud hosting. I don't know what their data retention is like, so that's something else that's going to come into play. But the automatic syncing, the automatic uploading, that's all time savers. And if you don't know anything about editing a podcast, man, it takes a lot of time. So podcasting is so time consuming if you want to do it right. So I think I want to try this for free and see what it is like. I want the equivalent of what Slobs did for OBS for live podcasting with Riverside. Amen. Amen. But better. Check the features live stream to Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, but no Twitch. And here's the other thing. If this is direct stream uploading, like if this is linking these accounts, then you can't use OBS. You're pretty much bypassing OBS completely, which does not interest me. Gotta have OBS. Holy moly. Okay. So the other thing we were talking about, OBS Ninja, which is going to be renamed to Video Ninja in the coming weeks. Oh, they actually already have the domain for it too. So let me open up a couple pages here. Here we go. Things to add to StreamWiki. These are all things that I need to add soon. Video Ninja. Okay. I don't know the hotkey for Strikeout. The same as Google? No, it's not. I don't remember what it is. Plugins? Resources. Sync content across pages. Ooh! Oh! Bro, I didn't realize that was a feature. To be able to sync data on one page to data on it. Notion out here killing it, dude. Oh my Christ. All right, so OBS Ninja, aka Video Ninja, is another web-based application for getting audio and video to a host. So I can create an invite, send people a link, and it is a peer-to-peer podcasting solution. Not only that, but the cool thing about this is this actually interfaces with OBS. So I could have each person's camera as an individual source in OBS. What's good about that is you can add audio filters to sources. So if you have 4 individual media sources, that means you're gonna have 4 different sources within OBS's audio mixer. So you could technically, if somebody doesn't know what the hell noise gate is, or you need to boost their audio up a little bit because they're just not as proficient, you can do that. You could add a gain filter, you could add a noise gate, you could add a compressor if they're just popping off. That is so valuable to me. I really need like a security expert to look at this, because the only way that this P2P shit is happening is my external IP is out there, or it's visible, or something. I need somebody to kind of like give this the green light as far as security goes. I'm not smart enough to do that, so that's just how the cookie crumbles. Oh shit, Weenie's smoking weed. 7.5 US dollars for 2 hours a month. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot. Editing is what's stopping me from doing a podcast. So August, there are a lot of tools out there that make it really easy now. When I started podcasting, I was using a video platform, a separate audio platform. I was editing the audio. I was uploading the audio to Amazon S3. I was using a blog post that was having its feed burned by FeedBurner and then sending an RSS, like, stupid. What you can do now is just sign up for Anchor and you just upload media files and it publishes it everywhere. So fucking easy. And then, of course, if you've got something like Riverside, where you just launch up a web page, you send invites, because here's one of the challenging parts about podcasting. The way in which you are linking up with your guests has to be easy to set up. And if you're like, hey, join my TeamSpeak, you know, even sending people a link to Discords is cumbersome. Nobody wants to join a Discord just to do a podcast. So then you have to add them as a friend on Discord in order to send them a call. And it's just a whole fucking thing. The reason why I like Zoom is because I can send people a Zoom link and they can click on it and then they run a program and they're just in the call. Both audio and video in the call. That value is immeasurable to me and is what I require out of a tool. So this is kind of what Video Ninja does, is you send people a link, they join in, they have to allow their web browser to access their camera and their microphone if they haven't already, which most people probably have just on accident. And then you get access to those feeds and you can import those audio sources and video sources directly into OBS. So I want to try this. I'm not sure how it's going to work though. We have some people that have been hanging out since a Barnacules Nerdgasm raid, which is fucking amazing. And they brought up Video Ninja, and I've kind of been like flabbergasted that I hadn't heard about it before. But I need to see how it works in practice. I need to see if it fits my routine. I need to see if the barrier to entry is as low as it says it is. Latency is going to be an issue. Audio quality is going to be an issue. And then again, the reason why so many people use Discord for podcasts is because Discord has a noise gate built in. A very simple single slider where people can set the noise gate and it cuts out the background noise when they're not talking. When you do podcasts traditionally and all of the hosts and the guests are recording their audio locally using something like Audacity, they're not using a noise gate. They don't even know what a noise gate is. Their mics are wide open. Everybody has a goddamn condenser mic. It's picking up the room sound from everywhere. Fucking Aunt Susie in the kitchen's fucking getting railed from behind by Uncle Jack. You know, there's just so much noise and it's really difficult. So having that baseline noise gate in your platform helps a lot for people in post-production. Video Ninja explains the privacy thing on their GitHub. Okay. Oh, this is Ninja Docs. Maybe this is just their GitHub ported. Is the previous version on GitHub? No. Good. Yeah, subreddit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Say Coinbase integration? The frick? Oh damn, GitHub's got... Hello? Beefinator, fuck off. Video Ninja. Okay. The hell was I saying? I don't remember. Yo, what's up, Zook? Sorry, I almost missed you. Video Ninja uses peer-to-peer technology to bring remote access into OBS or other studio software. In most cases, all video data is transferred directly from peer-to-peer without needing to go through any video server. This results in high-quality video with super low latency. In a small number of cases, video data may go through an encrypted turn server, which is used to facilitate peer connections when otherwise not possible. That's interesting. Video Ninja is designed to allow content creators to produce real-time live shows using remote media streams. It can also turn smartphones into wireless webcams with additional virtual cam software. And I think that was kind of one of the other big pluses, was being able to join from mobile. Chillin'? Hell yeah, Zook. Privacy. Since Video Ninja uses peer-to-peer technology, video connections are made directly between viewer and publisher in 90% of cases. Hosting a turn server yourself may help improve performance, but less than 1% of users will see any benefits to this. Details on how to deploy... Other than your turn servers, Video Ninja also uses public stun servers as a hostable handshake server. Blah, 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 blah. A better way to perform window capturing on desktop is OBS Browser Source Fails You, a downloadable tool to enhance Video Ninja. Well, I'll take that. Woo. I try to avoid data collection wherever possible, and video streams are generally designed to be private, but use at your own risk. It is best to not share links created with Video Ninja with those you do not trust. I provided instructions on how to deploy a turn server if an IP address privacy is an issue for you. Okay. Video Ninja may unavoidably use cookies that are exempt from EU laws or require notice of their use. They are exempt as they are required and necessary for the technical functioning of the web service. Our web server is cached by Cloudflare, and it provides denial of server protection for the users of Video Ninja. Additionally, security features are being added weekly on request. Please ask about these options if added security and privacy options are a requirement for you. Okay. So only one person needed Video Ninja, or do all the cast need? No, it just seems like the one person does. Just seems like uno persona. So we had already watched the intro video. It provides users a clean way of window capturing websites. In the case of Video Ninja, it may offer a more flexible and reliable method of capturing live video than a browser source built into OBS. On some systems, OBS browser source plugin isn't available or doesn't work at all, so this tool is a viable alternative. It lets you cleanly screen grab a video stream without the need of a browser source plugin. It also makes it easy to select the output playback device, such as virtual audio device. Oh, that could be interesting. I'm going to post this in chat in case anybody wants this for other reasons.
Now, we didn't talk about who does the introduction, so I'll just pick that up. I'm Chris, and with me is Steve, and I'm in Germany, and Steve is in Toronto, Canada.
I'm using Personal Notion right now, Bearded.
Yep. Hi, guys.
So, what is this? This is a pretty much the basics about OBS Ninja, which is a product that you, Steve, have made and are still making. So maybe you tell us just a minute about that.
Okay. Well, OBS Ninja is something that I put out at the beginning of the virus, let's call it. Pandemic. Yeah.
These guys are so soft-spoken.
February, March is when I guess I started working on it. It's simply a tool that enables creators to pull remote videos in to OBS. And you can use that for using a smartphone as a virtual cam, or you can use it to produce some pretty complex shows. And it's a free service with code available for you to white label. And yeah, thanks to people like Chris providing lots of feedback and help.
What does that mean, chat? White labeling code.
I've been able to be motivated.
Poking at you and going, no, this doesn't work.
It's pushed the product to a point where it's actually usable. I like to think, at least we're using it here.
So you're using it here, and I usually explain what OBS Ninja is as it's a transporter. It transports video and audio from point A to point B.
Oh, the audio's already desynced.
We're using it right now. We're
there we go.
in real time without any bad delay, any latency, and OBS Ninja does that. So that's how I try to break it down. And there's a ton of options. It can do so many things that it gets to a point where it does have complexity. It's a tool for producers, right? For most of the time, I would think producers would use that. I want to clarify one thing though.
Interesting. Okay.
OBS
Thank you.
Ninja, and I think that is one of the most confusing things for people, because OBS is not necessarily needed to use it, right? It's not
true.
OBS. It's not affiliated with OBS.
No, it's mainly focused for OBS.
Getting shut down by his best friend.
A lot of additional functionality that's been specifically built for OBS. It's definitely not needed, and there are alternative domains you can access this at. So you can access it through RTC, Real Time Chat Ninja. OBS was just the focus to help keep the product development focused.
Right, and it came at the right time for me. I found it sometime early May when I was thinking about more video production. one you choose. So this is now the secret ID under which a stream will be sent. And if I click on share your camera, I can choose my camera. Let's use this one. And I can choose an audio source. So I have a bloody mess of audio sources here, but I'm just going to use my default microphone. It shows me that that's the one is active with this little meter here. And then there's an audio output destination. Let me just use that one here. There's a little test button, so I can now hear in my headphones that that's where the sound comes out. And I send it. And now that video goes out under that stream ID. That's pretty much the basics. And if you want to receive that video somewhere else, then all you have to do is...
So the question I have now is, can people see me? Or do they just send their video? Like, am I the only person that can see everybody?
Instead of push, use view, my secret ID. By the way, choose an ID that is unique. Because if you use the ID Jack, there's a good chance another Jack will use that same ID. We will talk in future episodes about how this can be protected so this doesn't happen. But by default,
you can.
Choose
Okay.
an obscure ID.
Thank you, Trey
So
Pop.
I hope no one else is using my secret ID. Actually, no one else is using my secret ID. Otherwise, I couldn't send under that ID, right?
Right.
You built that in so it detects if someone else uses that same ID. Anyway.
Yeah, that's right.
And there we go. Video going from this one over to this one. Okay, no, pointing at my
Wow,
screen.
that
So
latency's
I've
pretty
like
fucking good.
100 pictures of myself on the screen now. But you get the idea, right? There's one sending browser and one receiving browser. And that's the basics. And the rest is, well...
And that's the basics. I like this guy.
It gets a bit more complex, but this is how this works, pretty much.
That's the very basics of OBS Ninja, just branching over from one pusher to the viewer on another page, remote page. It could be anywhere in the world.
And that's the first episode, I think.
I think so.
That's the most important thing. So we'll be back with a bit more of an advanced concept in the next one, which is about rooms, because this gets more complex.
Oh man, that does sound...
The room. The power user room. I'm going to have to watch all of these. I'm not going to put you through all of it right now. Unless.
Are we on? Okay, this is...
Oh, I'm going to the camera. I'm going to select my microphone and my camera.
Yeah.
And my camera. And now we are partying. Oh my God, we are having such a great time here with OBS Ninja. We are just sending each other our video, audio together, and now we will party hard. Thank you.
And there we go. I'll mute myself here just so we don't get into any trouble.
Fucking
So now
Inception.
What we see here is that we both are in the same room. We can see each other. We can talk to each other in that room. And that is the basics of the room. And if a third person joins, they will just squeeze in there. And then you have three people on the screen. And if a fourth person...
NPR
joins,
voice?
and
Amen.
so on. There is some limitation there. It's not like... I probably wouldn't try to put 20 people in a room. Kind of seems to depend on
Dude, the
your
fucking...
network, because I think one thing we haven't really talked about yet is that OBS Ninja doesn't use a central server to facilitate all these connections. There's a handshake server that takes care of the interaction, but all the video and audio streams go from browser to browser. So they're all point to point.
I wonder what network usage is like.
If you put the
We have to do some NIC monitoring.
The more different multiple connections each of the people in the room or each of the browsers in the room will have to handle. So I think
Don't you mean the Scuffed podcast, Maple? I don't know how anybody watches that, dude. I don't know how anybody watches a podcast that has more than 4 people on it. It's maddening. Taking you to school. The AWS blogger.
My name's John Meyer, and welcome to another edition of the AWS Blogger. In this quick mini-series, I'm going to bring you some very short videos on how to use OBS Ninja, which is...
You'll DMC Amy. We'll keep that. Electron capture. All right. So this summer we're gonna have to give a try. So that is option number 2. Maybe I'll try that with Middle Age Stream and Game with Gray on Sunday. Gray's gonna be on the podcast this Sunday, by the way. You heard it here first, you punk bitches. What the hell happened to Google Fi? Is it still a thing? Yo, what's up, hippie? Do you recommend Voicemeeter Banana for streaming setups? No, I do not. I am anti Voicemeeter Banana. Do people make it work? Yes. Is learning Voicemeeter Banana is like going to school to be a vet tech in Alabama and then hoping that your credits are going to transfer when you go over to fucking Michigan State. You know, nothing that you learn in Voicemeeter Banana is going to transcend the platform. You're not going to learn anything worthwhile that's going to prove beneficial anywhere else. And I don't see the value in it. I know that people make it work, but I'm so fucking against it. I can't even tell you. It breaks often. It's convoluted. It's the stability of the program is reliant on your operating system, which is fucking garbage. Garbage. It's just it looks terrible. It looks confusing as hell. It's not intuitive. And I know that it wasn't meant to be. You know, Voicemeeter Banana was not meant to be the audio routing application for streamers. It was just the only thing available for a long period of time. And so a lot of people got familiar with it. And there are wizards out there like Alec Binks and Drunk Ev that just can slay puss with their Voicemeeter Banana setups and Voicemeeter Potato, but I don't recommend it to anybody. Unfortunately, when it comes to dual PC setups, one of your best options is unfortunately a $500 USB audio interface called the Go XLR. Recently, I did a voice chat call with somebody who was looking into getting into dual PC streaming. And they're like, hey, I just need someone to kind of talk me through it so I can understand how this is going to go. And he made it, before we started talking, he made it sound like he only needed help on the video side. And so I talked about video and he was like, all right, cool. And so I asked him, like, hey, what are you doing about audio? And he goes, oh, I hadn't even thought about audio yet. I'm like, oh man. So I began to explain the cheapest way of doing dual PC streaming, which is NDI. No capture card, no mixer. You send your gaming video and audio over to your streaming PC, and it just gets uploaded. Easy fucking peasy. There's a way to get streaming PC. You can run Streamlabs from a web browser on your gaming PC so that you can hear your alerts and stuff. You run Discord off your gaming PC. Bob's your uncle. Aunt Susie's your mom. And then he's like, all right, well, I have a mixer. How do I get that into the mix? And I began to explain what you had to do in order to interface two PCs together so that your mic could go to two places, your headphones could capture audio from two places, your audio from your PCs could transfer to each other, and then what would happen if you had audio interface or audio interference issues. The ground noise loop isolators, the hum eliminators, and then I began to explain out loud how it would go, and it made me remember how fucking complicated it really is. And so I'm blessed that the Go XLR is a capable device. Again, in my opinion, dual PC setups were not a consideration when it came to the Go XLR. It was an afterthought. They made it work after the fact. But it works. It works. Well, you got to spend $500 for it to be easy. So many other perks that make the Go XLR worthwhile. But And then I was like, all right, and now we're talking about video capture cards. And of course, he had a high resolution, high refresh rate monitor. Well, then you're getting into HDMI 2.0 and HDMI 2.0, 4K pass-through capture cards. And then you got the monitor situation. It's like, oh my God, this is actually, I haven't set it up from scratch in so long, and I forgot how involved it still is. And it's why the Go XLR is so popular, because USB into one PC, a couple 3.5 millimeter cables from one PC to the other, and you're pretty much done. There's plenty of videos that can get you from start to finish pretty fast, but you gotta spend the $500. Knackers would rather daisy chain 3 12 channel mixers. Yo, that's not true. Look, that's not true. Look. Shit, that's true. That's true. Okay. Okay, hey, that's true. Hey. True. Very true. The UI and routing is atrocious. Amen. Dude, seeing Epos and Technically and Kick Tripod and the Voice Meter Banana team get into on Twitter was hilarious. What a fucking shit show that was. I watched that from afar with a big ass thing of popcorn. It was fun. It's a good time. I use it to swap from USB headset to analog speakers without Premiere freaking out every time. Yeah, see, that's a big thing too. Adobe Premiere and audio devices fucking sucks. Hippie Crusher, if I didn't say hi to you, hello. Welcome in. How you doing, robot? I'd rather a real mixer than a Go XLR. Me too. Go XLR isn't really for me. I mean, don't get me wrong. I want all of those features bundled into a single device, but oh shit, Weenie's fucked. Welcome back, Weenie. It took me months to figure out how to get dual PC audio set up because I had no one to ask. Same, dude. I know Robot had this epiphany moment when he was sitting in bed trying to figure out how it was gonna work, and I pretty much had the same thing. The reason that I have 2 mixers is because I didn't understand how to make it work with just one mixer. And it honestly, like, it simplified it in my brain, because I just use one mixer for splitting my mic audio to 2 PCs. And then, because I don't like monitoring my voice in my headphones. And a lot of people do like that. I'm not a fan of it. So I had to figure out a way around it. Because it's difficult. You have to have a certain type of mixer to have your mic go into it, have both your PCs go into it, be able to send your mic out 2 different outputs, hear both your PCs at the same time without monitoring your own voice, and then not without having a loop back with hearing your own voice and then it getting sent to your PCs twice. So that's the reason I ended up getting 2 mixers in the beginning, and also because I had this mic, I had my Roland VT3, I had my portable Britney Spears mic, and then I had the VR headset mic, and that was the reason as well, but that's way over there. Yo, thanks for the host. You prefer voice in the headphones? Ever since I went, now, if I had a closed back headset, I don't know why, but I keep these around. I have had these headphones. I remember buying these at Guitar Center in, like, I think I was still doing the GSN podcast when I had these fucking headphones. I want to say I paid $70 for them brand new. And I don't know if you can see this, but I have electrical tape. So the foam underneath here got all fucked up. And so I took a bag. I think I bought something on Amazon. And this thing right here, this little, that little mesh thing is a bag that, like, something from Amazon came in. And so I just took it and I folded it up, and then I used black electrical tape. And now this part is squishy again instead of being hard. And I still use these from time to time. If I were to continue using closed back headphones, I would probably monitor my voice in my headphones, but I hate it. Hate doing it. Yeah, I hate it. Not a fan. Are you on the podcasting 2.0 hotness? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. That's why I always stick to my one PC setup. Look, I'm glad that we're getting to the point where 2 PC isn't as necessary, but I still prefer it. I still very much prefer it. Yeah, let me get you a permit. Weenie, can I have another seltzer water, please? Ma'am, the greatest light of my world. With the fattest puss. She didn't hear that. Yo, what's up, Theodoros? What's going on? It's good to see you. Welcome back. I mean, yeah, just being able to have PC uptime, you know, being able to troubleshoot your gaming PC and reboot it and install drivers without having to end the stream is massive. I wonder, thanks. Where are your eyes? I can't see them. Can I have a bite of your fudgesicle? Shit in my mouth. Is this a fudgesicle? Oat chocolate fudgesicles from Trader Joe's. That's pretty good for dairy gluten-free. Not bad. Podcast Index podcast. Speaking of podcasts, if you guys follow me on Twitter, you probably have seen the madness that I've been going through. So the way that I used to publish my podcast, and this was being able to, this allowed me to host my podcast for no fucking money. I opened an Amazon S3 account. I started a Blogger. So basically how this goes is you upload your audio of the podcast to Amazon S3, host it in the cloud. You then use Blogger, a free blogging website, to create blog posts. The blog post feed then gets sent over FeedBurner by Google, which is basically just a service that turns your feed into an RSS feed. And then the RSS feed sends the data over to the iTunes Connect portal where the feed gets pulled and published. So there's like 4 different things you had to do. And I've been doing that for the past 5 years I've been podcasting. That manual process every time. And that's because transferring RSS feeds or just managing podcasts in general is an absolute nightmare. And I've been fucking it up for the past 2 weeks. I finally got my podcast migrated over to Podbean. Thank you to their amazing support team and Googling my ass off. So the Crocs and Hot Pockets podcast is officially on Podbean now. I can now upload an MP3. I can now upload MP3 directly to Podbean and it just publishes. Amazing. I should have done it a long time ago, but I was scared that I was going to fuck up my podcast. And my 5-star reviews. I just hit a multi-action on my OBS. I don't know what it's going to do. It's opening apps. It's opening apps. One mixer, audio is split 3 ways, main PC, second PC, and split to the Focusrite for guitar stuff. Hell yeah. I do the same thing. So I use my mixer to split my mic 3 ways as well. Mic goes over USB to my streaming PC. It goes out of my Behringer 1204 into a Behringer UM2, and that is my mic in interface for my gaming PC. And then I use the third output on my mixer to go out the 1204 into my Roland VT3. And that's so that I don't have to pass all of my signal through the Roland VT3, because the Roland VT3 doesn't have a true dry bypass. So even if you hit the bypass button, the Roland VT3 still processes the signal, and it doesn't have good processing. The DSP sucks, the preamp sucks, it makes it sound like shit. Much better. So I didn't use Anchor. I wanted to use Anchor. I actually used Anchor for a secondary podcast. But once you start a podcast somewhere, migrating your feed to another host.
Eat your ass.
Hey! is dangerous because you can fuck up the feed, and people who are subscribed to your podcast can get unsubscribed. You can lose all your reviews. You can lose all your analytics. So it's kind of a danger zone. Yo, engineer, thanks for dropping the 2-month resub. 2 months! Let's go. Thank you so much. Just got my CyberPower PC gaming laptop and it keeps shutting off. Assume from overheating. If you just got it and it's already shutting off, send that bitch back. Don't waste a second of your time troubleshooting that thing. If it is broken out of the box, return that bitch immediately. Engineered, how you doing? Oh, I got some fucking emotes for you. I need to just make a Stream Deck thing. Forget that ass sucked. Anchor's actually awesome. Anchor's a really, really good platform. All right. Podcast Index LLC. The Podcast Index represents podcasting 2.0, upgrading podcasting. I have no idea what this is. Adam Curry launched this? Tim Curry's dad? Interesting. No, I've never heard of this. You know what, Nikolai? Actually, recently, some members of the community banded together and got me a Stream Deck XL for my 4-year affiliate streaming anniversary. Well, I do have an XL now, and this thing is amazing. Every Stream Deck should be a Stream Deck XL. Everyone. Yeah, never heard of this. Sorry, you guys probably can't read. Okay. Mic is sent and split via FXN. You get a better single tri-splitter cable. Oh my god, splitting tries. Yeah, I use the USB, the aux-send, and the FXN. The most impressive thing I've heard on that podcast was their pod ping invention, which creates one place to notify about an update to your podcast and one place for aggregators to fetch notifications. But you don't have to worry about that because Podbean does it for you. So that's always been one of my big gripes about podcasting, is that there wasn't a centralized place. Like, I'm glad that there's all these other services and third parties that develop applications for mobile and desktop, you know, because the default Apple Podcast app is absolute garbage. Absolute garbage. See what I did there? And I've never used it ever. Always used a third party. I remember being a Overcast.fm user for a super long time, and then I migrated over to Cast. I don't remember why I left Overcast. I can't remember. And now I have not been listening to a lot of podcasts. I've been watching a lot of live podcasting lately. A lot of my drive time right now is done in silence. I don't know about y'all. I drive in silence a lot. Or I'll just put on the same playlist I've been playing for the past year. Just got onto Better Discord? Hell yeah! You know what? Now that you say that, I don't think I've added that. By the way, Robot, I don't know if you're still listening. I just found out that there was something called content sync in Notion where you can sync content on a page to content on another page. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? That's amazing. Better Discord. I actually don't think we have that in the stream wiki. You gotta have tunes playing in the car. I used to be that way, dude. I used to be audiobooks, podcasts, TED Talks at all times. And now I just vibe in silence most of the time. Windows down during the summer. My favorite. My favorite podcast? I really don't have one right now, to be honest. Other than the Crux and Hot Pockets. I don't have a favorite podcast right now. I've just not been in the podcast listening mood lately. It's very rare. I think because I produce my own podcast, it's very rare that I will spend an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours listening to another podcast because I already feel like I'm listening to a podcast doing my own podcast. But with that said, I do spend time watching other Just Chatting streams. I feel like Just Chatting streams is where I spend most of my talking time. I've been watching some Anime Daddy lately. I've been watching Loco, She Snaps. I've been definitely indulging in a lot more Just Chatting Twitch content lately than gaming content. Yeah, no podcasts lately, Hunter. My drive to work is like 12 minutes, and it's never enough time to get started. And then as soon as I get into the office, I turn on the big screen TV in my cube, and I put on a beach, and then I put on the Lo-Fi radio station, and Lo-Fi plays for 8 hours a day. Because like with the job, and I know you know this, with support, call down, interruption, down, call down, interruption, meeting. You can't ever just like listen to something through. It's super disorienting for podcasting. So I really don't listen to podcasts at work anymore either. Work in the office before COVID was so boring. I had to listen to D&D podcasts. Otherwise I die of boredom. Amen to that. Beard, have a good one, dude. Thanks for chilling with us, man. Always good to see you. Fucking top VIP all day. All day. I'll have to check this out. Podcasting 2.0. Cooking with gas.
Podcasting 2.0.
Jesus Christ.
2021 episode 40.
Sorry.
Miami or bust.
Yeah, it went out before he even wrote it.
Exactly.
Holy compression.
This is on the eve of Thursday. We are taping this, basically, a day and a half early.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're going to Miami.
To the Bitcoin conference.
Yeah. Wait, actually, stop. Something very important.
Oh.
A historic, yes.
Dude, holy compression on that dude's voice. Oh my God. Compression to the moon. Anyways. This is okay. Real quick, going back to podcasting tools. I forgot that Riverside released a big update today, and I've been wanting to check it out.
The Riverside Media Board
Oh my God!
makes it easy to add pre-recorded sounds or video to your podcast recording or...
Hi, I've never used a Shure SM7B before. Compression all the way up. I'm sorry, that's really mean, but Jesus.
Live stream.
How much volume do you want in this video? Yes! Yes! Fucking shit. You know what even makes it more insane is that Twitter's volume knob sucks cock. Anyways, let's go to their media board page and see what we got going on here. Live editing made easy. Upload, play, and record audio and video clips directly from the online studio. No need anymore to add them manually in post-production. Easy to use. Live editing to reduce post-production time. Higher production quality. How to use the media board. Are you ready to sign up? No. Is there really no video at all? Oh, hello. Let's watch it. Don't DMCA me. I'm trying to advertise your product. Thank you.
The Riverside Media Board makes it easy to add pre-recorded sounds or video to your podcast recording or live stream. What makes this different than the screen sharing feature is that all of the audio and video tracks get recorded locally as separate files and synchronized to your podcast so that you can download it after your recording for post-production. The other benefit is that the media board is a lot less CPU intensive than using the screen sharing feature. So let's jump right into it and see how it works. When you first launch Riverside, you'll be in the Studio tab. To get to the media board, click on Media. You'll be presented with a list of all these pre-selected sounds and videos from Riverside, and you can also switch between list view and grid view.
Get that SDMCA.
If you have your own theme music, transitions, or videos that you want to share, you can upload your own
What's up,
files
BB?
by clicking on the plus button here, or you can simply drag and drop your file into the library. All of your imported media will be saved to the cloud so that you can use them for future recordings. Once your file has been uploaded, you can click on the 3 dots to either delete or rename. So I'm going to rename this to Theme Music Main. Hit save.
What's up, Audio
Now
Geek?
I can preview my own music.
We actually... That's the next thing that I want to touch on too is the Stream Deck
Play and
update.
Pause button that there's a looping button. So if you'd like to loop some sounds, you can do
How you doing
that
today,
by
Audio?
clicking on loop. Let's try it out with this transition. Yeah, you get the point. I'm going to turn off looping.
I don't!
You'll also notice on the bottom left, there's 2 play modes. There's preview and live. By default, it's set to preview, so that way you can preview these sounds without having your guest or audience
High-fiving
listen to
yourself in
it. It also
public.
doesn't get recorded by Riverside.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Yeah, what's up? It's Dingus Dangle coming at you live. Sound effects. I'm not a fan of those types of shows.
If everything that you play
Even though this channel is kind of like that.
in this media board gets heard by your guest, your audience, and also gets recorded to Riverside as separate files. So let's record a podcast and see how it works. So now I'm starting my podcast. And
Yo,
maybe I
thanks,
want to start it
Engineered.
off with my theme.
This hat is from Lids. New Era started making blank hats for the store, and they're fucking amazing. This is what I use for work every day.
Music.
Greggy, I'm so pumped for the next Battlefield. I'm overly hyped, and I'm going to let myself
I
down.
can also adjust the volume so I can play the music in the background while I speak, and then maybe at a certain point I can turn it back up again.
That's a very gradual audio slider. Bravo.
And we'll have a fade out. So now what I can also do is play a video. To play the video, simply click on the video. You'll see that there's another player here.
Oh, yeah,
on the
Lids is
right,
still around,
as
dude.
well
I
as
get a lot of
another
hats from
video
Lids.
on the left that's going to be shown.
Lot
in
of my
full
hats
screen,
from
as well
Lids.
as being recorded as a separate video file in the recording. Now I can also pause the video, and I can scrub forward. I can scrub backwards, hit play, and the video will be synchronized as such. So I'm just going to play this to the end. Once the video is stopped playing, it will go away. On the right here, you'll see that there is a video player. If you ever want to hide it, you can click on this arrow to hide it. If you want to see it again, just click it again. So I'm going to hide it. So now that I'm finished the podcast, I want to end it off with my theme music. Let's just click on my theme music. So there you have it. That's the end of this podcast recording. Let's hit stop. Now just wait for your files to be uploaded, and we'll be able to see the recordings now. So to see the recordings, go back over to the Studio tab on the left and go down to View All Recordings. So now you'll notice that I have all of the tracks separated from my recording. We have the media board sounds, we have my audio and video, we have the media board video. All of these sounds are synchronized to when I hit record and when I played each sound. So now what I can do is I can either download individual tracks from my favorite video editor, or I can go to the Magic Editor where Riverside will combine everything for me.
Live editing made easy. Upload, play, and record audio and video clips directly from the online studio. No need anymore to add them manually in post-production. Okay, so they are trying to make it so it's less editing after the fact. They're trying to make it so that when you record your podcast, it's giving you the option to download things in post if you want to, but really you're meant to have like a finished product by the time that you're done. So no audio. Okay, Audio Geek. This Riverside FM is a live podcasting platform that allows you to invite guests super easy, locally record their audio and video, and then it automatically uploads to you. This media board is just a new feature that they've tacked onto their core service. So their core service is actually super fucking cool, and this is just something that they've added. What definitely wasn't what I was expecting. No, Hunter, it records locally. So it records locally, and then it uploads as it's recording, which maybe it is recording the server, now that I say it. Because how could it be uploading as it's recording? They say it records locally and then uploads. So I guess that having a service, first of all, auto-uploading the audio and the video and then giving it to you as the host and the editor, that's fucking awesome. Getting the audios after from each guest, it's just an extra step. So it really seems like they are trying to eliminate a lot of the post-production steps to make, just getting the podcast out as fast as possible, which I appreciate. I appreciate that. So really the only difference between these pricing plans is the amount of hours. I'm gonna have to test it. So here, I'm gonna have to test this. I'm gonna have to test OBS Ninja or Video Ninja. And one of the last products that I wanted to talk about was just something that I've used before, but I didn't end up liking. Is, again, probably something decent for post-production podcasting. So CleanFeed. CleanFeed is another web-based audio recording solution that allows you to quickly add third parties into your podcast, as well as saving local versions of the audio and basically providing you with high definition versions of their audio feed. Again, one of the biggest issues that I ran into this was no noise gate. So everybody gets into the call, everybody normalizes their audio, and then all you can hear is room noise for 4 people at once. And it was just like, the UI was good, it was easy to use, but it just wasn't good for live. Because I don't know if you guys have ever listened to a podcast where every mic is wide open and not gated. It's not a great listening experience. Now, if you're editing the audio after the fact, right? Like you can throw the 4 audio tracks in Resolve or Premiere. You can gate out each individual channel. You can adjust audio levels, add compression. You can EQ. But when you're doing it live, not a great experience. Riverside seems nice, but why you pay for it? Well, that's just the world. I'm okay with paying for things if they work. What's up, Clover? Yo, what's up, Joe? There really are a lot of steps to set this stuff up to record discreetly, way out of reach for normal people. Amen. Amen. And that's even for me, who's the furthest thing from normal and very technologically able, It's still a massive pain. And Clean Feed was onto something. Recording high definition video for a podcast is not a requirement for me. Would it be nice to have like super fucking crisp 4K 30 video feeds of everybody? Sure. But it's a podcast. I guarantee that 90% of the people that listen to Crocs and Not Pockets live have it up on another monitor and are just listening while they're doing their thing. The amount of people that are actually sitting there and listening and watching us at the same time, it's probably not a lot of people. Video's not a big thing, but audio where it's at. It needs to be good for the live experience, and it also needs to be easy and manageable for post-production. So you're right about that, Audio Geek. Almost threw up. What up, Bourbon? How's it going, dude? Good to see you. You fucking non-good soup cooking Caucasian. Bro, I want some gumbo. We and I got some pho today. We were craving soups. I want some gumbo. There's a super cool dude on YouTube. He's a cook. His name is Isaac Trupo or something, and he did a gumbo recipe for a YouTube video, and it looked fucking amazing. It looks so good. For audio, there's only a couple audio engineer focused products. There really is. You got an IT interview on Monday? Let's go! Yo, best of luck. Hell yeah. Podcast Peeper, I watch and listen. Yeah, mostly listen. Word. Yo, hit me with that fucking jambalaya. Sonobus. High quality network audio streaming. Oh my. Oh, peer-to-peer audio, low latency. CB, yeah, so like I assume everybody's got to be set up with this, right? So yeah, if you've got if you have the same guests all the time, it's super easy to train them on the basics of a program to make something like this work. But when you've got new guests every week, really difficult. But will it take me to the next? Dude, how many products did we see yesterday about getting taken to the next level? Inside the computer. This is interesting. I will say, as far as Video Ninja goes, the video quality looked less than stellar in the video recording that they did. I don't know if it's because of how they recorded or if it was super compressed. I'm gonna have to test it. Like I said, video quality isn't the end all be all. But if it looks like you're trying to play fucking Apex Legends on 3000 bitrate at 1080p, I'm not gonna do it. So I'm gonna give OBS or Video Ninja a try. I'll probably try it out this week. I don't think I'm gonna deploy it in time to get Gray and Jimmy up on the podcast for Sunday. We'll see. I'm on break. I'm on stream break next week. So 3 weeks on, 1 week off. Next week is my week off. I'll probably spend some time fucking around with these tools. If you're gonna make gumbo, you gotta get the roux just right. That's the secret. I'm not good at roux. Making roux is very stressful for me. Yeah, I like that title, Theodorus. Actually, I used that in my Twitch going live notification as well, so people looked at their phone and saw that. That's what I love. Dude, I'm so pissed I don't have the developer beta for iOS 15. I had developer beta access on my last Apple ID, and I forgot that when I got my new Apple ID that didn't transfer over. So now I gotta wait for the public beta like everybody else, and I hate it. Riverside FM live podcast. Hey, is that fucking it is Curtis.
Best value bundle for Final Cut Pro ever. Just $99 for every single Final Cut plugin we make in one huge bundle. Dynamic transitions, creative effects.
In today's episode, we look at Riverside.fm for recording podcasts, especially if you have remote guests. In addition to recording, you can also live
Oh, look, there's Twitch.
stream to YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, all the regular suspects, and you can actually stream to 4 of them at the same time. Now, when the guests first arrive, they actually go to a green room where they can actually select their camera, their microphone, and their speakers or headphones. And they also indicate whether or not they are using headphones. If they are not using headphones, it'll turn on echo cancellation, which is basically a way to get a mix minus. But I would encourage people to use their headphones. The echo cancellation works like you might expect. It's not perfect, but I would generally encourage people to use headphones for the best quality recording. Now, Riverside.fm is a fairly new service. I think they started in early 2020.
Okay. Live stream features are thin. Yeah, I would not be directly live streaming to the platform. Got to have OBS. That's where all the shit is. You know what I'm saying? Chris Judd is awesome. I've used beta profiles for betas. You beta bitch. Did you mean beta profiles for podcasts? But you're dyslexic, so it didn't come out right. Oh, I forgot. Are you on the iOS beta right now? Damn, homie. Trying to get me a freaking virus? What is it? Hello? Is that a boat rack? I'm like beta profiles. I forgot about this fucking page. Saving that for later. Been trying to get an IT job, but if you don't have a CompTIA A+ certification, your application won't get looked at. Then whatever fucking part of the world you're living at is stupid, because if they're still requesting an A+ as a base certification, you don't want to work there. That's ridiculous. StreamYard on the list. You know what? That sounds familiar. Why do I feel like that? I don't think so. I don't think it's in Wiki. Oh, interesting. So this is just like an OBS replacement. OBS integration is essential, and I'm very surprised that Riverside isn't offering that. If Riverside made it so that it could port its sources over to OBS, game fucking over. I'd switch to it in a heartbeat. Oh my God, it's LeBron James. Oh, fucking Gary Vaynerchuk. So this is kind of just a an alternative, rather, to OBS, or yeah, I don't know how useful this is going to be for video game streaming, but looks like integration with Facebook Live there. Okay. Thank you for that. Oh, so StreamYard has a I'll have to look into it more. StreamYard has like a guest feature where you can send links and get people into it. Okay. That's ridiculous, Trey Pop. There's about 30% of the A+ certification that is actually viable in a current IT job. There's so much more information. Like, you could get into IT by just getting Microsoft certified. Like, if you know your way around a computer and you're also Microsoft certified, if you know Teams, if you know Azure, you know, you can get a job in IT. Like, you don't want, I'll just tell you this from experience, you don't want to be in a break-fix IT world forever. You know, if you want a career in IT at this point, it's all about cloud shit now. Like, the computer hardware is the least important part. Even the server hardware, because servers are virtual in most cases. The hardware is just like, it's disposable at this point. The computers that people are buying, like, you know, like the Intel NUCs, right? Those super tiny PCs. We just deploy those nowadays. Or micro towers that are this big. When shit breaks, people just buy a new one. They download their profile from Azure AD, syncs in with Office 365. Everything's built in, everything's cloud synced. It's hardware part of IT is dying very, very fast. It's all about the software support and about the cloud stuff. So the fact that places are requiring an A+, that goes to show what kind of business they're in. And I would say you don't want to go anywhere near that. I don't think I'm in a good place to give you advice on what you shouldn't and shouldn't learn, but I just want to provide that little bit of insight for you. Yo, what's up, fucko? What up, Dilbo? What's going on, kids? You fucking poop smellers? Yeah, MSPs, baby. That's what I work for as an MSP. And I gotta say, after 10 years of being on my knees, it is very awesome to be able to sit at a computer for an extended period of time and manage an environment instead of just going and swapping cables and shit. Knackers, I got a bunch of ground loop isolators. Still have static coming in that I have to filter out in OBS, dots, 2PC Go XLR setup. So one thing that you can do, Dilbo, and this is unfortunately is going to be you spending money. Are you using the onboard audio to go out of your computer? So like the green jack, the green audio out in the back of your computer, are you going out into Go XLR? The unfortunate answer to your question, or your possibly an unfortunate answer, is that no matter how many ground noise loop isolators you have, if you have dirty power, if the power in your house sucks, you're gonna have a really hard time completely getting rid of the white noise or the interference. So there's a couple different options. One, you get a power conditioner, which is basically something that cleans up the power and stops interference from going into your audio chain. Get a power conditioner and make sure that your Go XLR and any other audio devices that you have plug into the power conditioner. Option number two, which is what I do, is I do not use the onboard audio in my gaming PC or my streaming PC. So both PCs have a pretty inexpensive USB audio interface, the Behringer UM2, that plugs in USB. So it goes PCs, both gaming and streaming PC, USB connected to an audio interface, and then out of the audio interface is RCA that goes into dual 1/4 inch. Both those dual 1/4 inch go into my mixer. So for you, that would be, depending on the interface you got, it's either going to be dual 1/4 inch out of the audio interface to a 3.5 millimeter into the Go XLR. Actually, that's your only option because you only got 3.5 millimeter in and out on the Go XLR. So number one, the first thing that I would tell you is power conditioner. That's going to be your cheapest step in order to cleaning it up. I don't know what type of ground noise loop isolators that you have. I've had good luck with some and good luck with others. The ugliest ground noise loop isolators have turned out to be the best for me. So like these ones, fuck these ones, in my opinion. You want this one. I have had the best luck with this one. And the other thing to keep in mind that I don't think a lot of the other ones illustrate, the audio is supposed to go one way. Like there's direction to it. So if you have one of these ground noise loop isolators, I would try unplugging the center part of it and flipping it and see if that gives you a better experience. You got your Security Plus? I need to go back and do some of those certs. I need to get caught up. I'm focused the most on virtual environment training and Microsoft training, because that's our fucking world right now. Azure is probably going to be at the front of that. And then I would like to, I'm not interested in networking, but I need to learn more networking. Like I need to be proficient with networking in order to really step up my game. A UPS is a great option too, like Hunter said. Getting an uninterruptible power supply and having your devices go off of that would help as well. Because uninterruptible power supplies, they'll have like 9 outlets. Half of the outlets will be dedicated to the battery, and then the other half will actually just be like a glorified power strip that you can use. I got the ones you say, fuck these ones. Yeah, I've got those other shitty ones. I've got like 4 of those sitting in a drawer right here. I use that PAL one, and it's been amazing. I actually I had one of these in my car when I used to plug directly in for audio. You guys remember that? I know a lot of you probably still do that, but Apple CarPlay gang. One of those little black boxes worked for me. Hell yeah, dude! I'm telling you, when it comes to audio equipment, the shittier it looks, the better it is. So I have those two rip off. The Behringer, I think they call them hum eliminators. Or do they call them ground noise loop Behringers? This is the audio interface that I use for... So actually, my mic for my gaming PC, my mic goes into this and then my audio comes out. So a lot of these USB audio interfaces, you can have a single USB cable that has audio that goes both ways, which is a common feature of audio interfaces. Behringer ground noise loop ISOs, unless they're just out of stock. Are they out of stock? Here they are. Hum Destroyer is what they call them. Got it. Yeah. So this is this wouldn't work for you, Dilbo, because the GoXLR has 3.5 millimeter. The less that you convert from RCA to 3.5 to 1/4 inch, the better. So it's better for you to just so basically what you would be doing is this. I'm gonna give you my best drawing, okay? So you would have PC, and then instead of using the green audio out, you would have a USB audio interface. Anything over 20 or, anything over $40 is gonna be decent. So let's just say for shits and gigs, you got the Behringer UM2, and then the Behringer UM2 has RCA out. So you're gonna get an RCA to 3.5 mil. Oh my Jesus. Holy Lord, I just had a stroke. 3.5 millimeter, which is going to be a stereo. All right, and then that's going into your butthole GoXLR. So same deal. So if this was your gaming PC, you'd basically be, this is the same thing that I do. So streaming PC, that goes into another USB audio interface. And all that does is basically just a DAC. It's an external DAC to get my audio away from my motherboard. Same deal. RCA. But I don't do RCA. So in my example, I'm not going to erase this all the way because I'm lazy. Ah! Hello? Oh, I forgot I don't have a fucking delete button on this keyboard. Dude, I can't do 60% keyboards anymore. I need a 65 or a 70. I have my... That's just incorrect. This is my mixer. So this goes... dual 1/4 inch. This is also dual 1/4 inch. And then they go dual 1/4 inch into my mixer as well. Channel 5, 6, and 7, 8. just love my drawing.
What you have is nothing more than a system of wires and circuits. It can show feelings.
And there are actually, I forgot about this. There are 2 Behringer hum eliminators or hum destroyers in this audio chain as well. Yo, you're so welcome, Dilbo. I love talking about this shit. Rock Lobster, what up, fuckers? It's good to see you. Hope you're doing awesome. Networking and cyber, dude, cybersecurity is black magic to me. I can wrap my head around networking, not some of the extremely complicated math networking, but in general, I can wrap my head around networking. What do you want to learn in networking? I want to learn level 2 worth of firewall routing and switching. Those are all things that I don't have an extreme knowledge in. I can set up a home network. I can set up a small office, small business, home office type network. I basically need to learn all the basics of networking and stuff. No, I'm pretty average. Yo, what's up, Kick Tripod? What's going on, dude? You came in at the perfect time. We were just jizzing about audio. I found pile stuff to be exactly that. Piles of poo. Yeah. However, I will say, Pile has an all-in-one wireless mic setup that I use for cooking streams and craft streams. And it's pretty good. This thing right here. Oh, but no, this is even cheaper. There's like a $50 version of this setup right here. And it's not bad. It is not bad at all. Granted, I routed it through my DBX for a little bit extra. I got 2 of those Behringer eliminators and 2 of these. Oh, Pile ground noise loop isolators. I've never even seen these before. I just realized I have an EB Tech hum eliminator. Kick Tripod, I don't know if you saw my my tweet today. Do you know anybody that has some Shure SM58s laying around? Oh, look at, dude, I wonder if this is the same exact circuitry that the Behringer hum destroyers have. It looks exactly the same. But Dilbo, hey, it's good to see you too. I don't know if I had said hi to you before I answered your question. So hey, and welcome in. Someone should just create a dual USB hosting mixer. Amen. Amen. Yo, damn, that's ugly. That must be good. That's what I'm saying. This is also interesting. This looks like a tiny... Is this like a tiny power conditioner? PC style AC voltage ground loop hum eliminator.
I'm gonna fuck your wife. 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 I'm gonna...
What the shit?
Yo, Dilbo dropping the 5 gifted subs. Let's fucking go. I'm gonna talk as quiet as I can. Just kidding. Yo, thank you so much for the gifted subs. It was very nice of you. Strig, Kemmins, Bitten, Theodoros, and Trey Pop all getting subs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So much love. So much cock. I have to urinate. I'll be right back. Don't be surprised if I come back with a glass of whiskey. I'll give you something to watch in case I'm gone for a couple minutes. You know what I'll give you? I'll give you the most recent Knackers Call of Duty video. I know, Knackers, you play Call of Duty? You play video games? What the fuck? Am I allowed to use shotguns? What's the best way to do this? What's the best scene to do this? Can I do this, but can I turn off the pickle? I might be able to just do that. I don't think I have a clean screen capture for my gaming PC. That's embarrassing. We'll turn on the kit. Okay, and then we're gonna go like this. And I'm gonna you're gonna have to see the tip of my penis. I mean my pickle.
Shit, I do.
Okay, sweet. Some dude said I had a really tiny penis because I use shotguns, so just checking.
I mean, I don't use shotguns and I have a really tiny one. Respect.
Big respects, dude. Big poggies.
Alright, let's get
I'll be back, Chad, okay?
Big penis, small penis, I don't care.
Yo, all penises, dude. I got an innie. You got an outie?
All penises matter.
Yo, he's a whole penis matter.
And they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming.
Don't fucking count the ducks before they shit, homie.
Yo, whoever using a fucking shotgun, your mom's a fucking bitch.
You like that, homie?
Shut up.
Are you so bad because I use a shotgun, bro?
Nice. Fuck you, pussies. Holy.
Imagine fucking using a shotgun.
Yeah, you like that?
Shut
Two
up,
rounds
you
in a
lost
row,
it.
dude.
In a row.
Shut the fuck up, bro! You're using a fucking shotgun!
You're on controller, aren't you?
What skill does it take?
Enough to get you on the losing team, dude.
You have to aim down
Dude,
and press a trigger.
imagine barely going positive. Here he is. Dude, you better calm down. You're gonna wake up your mom.
Dude, man.
She wouldn't appreciate that.
Probably from
Actually, I
that
think
goal.
his mom's talking to him right as we speak.
Right now.
Unplugged his mic.
Oh, get
Are
shit
you
on.
kidding me?
Oh, of course, he's in the corner.
Fuck you, bitch!
Let's go, Weenie. Oh,
Let's go.
she's hacking.
Switching sides.
They don't even know I'm a she. You fucking blew it, man.
I'm sure they knew by your KD.
Wow, suck my whole dick.
Everybody get loud and get hard. If you guys could have one gaming snack as an unlimited supply whenever you're gaming, what would it be?
M&M's.
Really?
Bro, I fucking love chocolate.
Mine would be goldfish easily.
I'm tied between meat sticks and also Cheez-It white cheddar grooves.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh. Actually, I take it back. Mine would definitely be beef jerky.
Brief? How? Just short
Brief.
jerky?
Beef jerky.
just for a small amount of time?
Just a short jerky. Just a quick jerky.
Dude, with a fucking street sweeper. Fuck you.
I use the street sweeper.
Fuck you too.
Knackers, I will penetrate you.
Too bad I'd like it. Call me daddy.
All homo. I will make sure you call me father.
I haven't seen that much camping since fucking Man of the House with Chevy Chase. Jesus Christ!
I was gonna run out of bullets anyway.
Take my kill.
I'll take your dick.
Shit, you when you get more than one fucking kill.
I get a yeah.
I might take you up on that, fucko, one day.
Fuck your homie, bro.
I killed him though.
Oh no! It hits my teeth.
Goddamn, he's in the middle building right there.
Dude,
Yes,
if
sir.
Ubiquity
Watch your fucking ass.
would have some type of premium support, they would be like one of my go-tos. As an MSP, we only sell Ubiquity shit to customers that don't have a contract. You know, the super simple 3 or 4 person offices. Like, it's really hard to go to a 3-person dentist office and be like, oh, hey, you need wireless? All right, let me give you this Meraki firewall PoE switch, and then just give us $400 for the licensing, and then also pay yearly. Oh, the access point, that's $400 or $500 too. It's not possible when we can go, oh, you need Wi-Fi and you need more than one access point? Cool. Here's 2 Ubiquity AC LRs and a cloud key and like an hour of labor to set it up. You know, giving somebody a solid wireless solution for under $1,000, you can't fucking do that shit with Meraki. I love Meraki a lot. They've made some questionable dashboard decisions. But we just started doing Meraki stuff in the past year, and I'm a fan. I'm a big fan. But I love Ubiquiti stuff, obviously. Ubiquiti router, switch, and access point. I want a Dream Machine Pro pretty badly. I need to brainstorm where I want to go with my smart home, right? So like right now, I've got Philips Hue bulbs, LifeX bulbs, Casa smart plugs, and a crap ton of Alexa smart devices. I got to figure out, okay, my cameras, do I want my camera system separate? Do I want my camera systems to be able to interface with the doorbell? How do I want the doorbell to interface with my devices? Can both myself and my girlfriend both have access to the doorbell depending on who's home? As you guys know, I love Apple shit. However, I never tweeted today. However, I don't have anything HomeKit. Like my newest Philips Hue bulbs interface with HomeKit, not well. And I'm actually not crazy about the HomeKit UI either. However, I've never given it a fair chance. I've never bought like a modern day smart device that was HomeKit accessible and worked really well. I just found some HomeKit locks for the doors that seem super promising. And I just need to do some more research and figure out which path I want to go. I know for a fact I don't want to go the Google Home route. I'm torn between HomeKit and the Amazon life at the moment. Yo, what's up, Isaac? Holy shit, Bitten was lurking that whole time. Cheers. It's the last of my Jameson Black Barrel. Yeah, man, I love Ubiquiti stuff. It's hard to beat it. When it works well, it's awesome. And when it doesn't work and you have to hit up their forums for support, it sucks. That's just me being honest. But they've covered so much ground with their cloud key, with their switches, introducing augmented reality into their switches. The Dream Machine Pro being a firewall, a DVR, a firewall with built-in ATP, advanced threat protection, having a DVR built in, being able to put in your own hard drive. The Dream Machine Pro is fucking dope! And the Dream Machine is awesome as well. I'm a huge, huge fan of the Unify line, which is a very controversial thing to say in the IT world, professional IT world. Yo, Brief Jerky! Yeah, firewall, their router, so I have a Edge Router X. Oh man, I haven't used a MikroTik router in quite some time. We sell Meraki firewalls with Unify switches in most cases. Really? If they have the funds, we'll do the Meraki full stack. Gotcha. Yeah, we haven't gotten into Unify switches at all. Do you have a reputable distributor for Unify, Fucko? Because you're over the pond, right? You're not in the States. Tech Data. So do we. No shit. Okay. So you're in the States then. You're not over the pond. Hell yeah. Well, Tech Data is one of them. Okay. Amazon when we need it fast. Thankfully, Unify shit is very accessible on Amazon. I love it. By the way, I got my EVRE20 sounding crispy thanks to your advice last time I was here. Awesome. Well, okay, what was the... If you could give me some feedback, Dilbo, what was the most valuable piece of feedback I gave you? Was it a particular video that I gave you? Was it telling you to go down a certain path as far as troubleshooting? I'd love to know so I can steer future people in the right direction as well. Yeah, so this looks identical to the Behringer one. All right, pile, private pile. That's all I can ever think about. That's the best one right there. Yeah, I think the out's got... Oh, I'm not using RCA. I'm using dual 1/4 inch. Good to know. I haven't looked down there in so long. Ever since I put my streaming PC rack back together. Interesting. Remember, chat, the uglier the better. Works beautifully. Ugly as piss. Oh man, that's great. No more hum. You talked about how gain worked and used like a globe around your microphone example. Yo, Kick Tripod did an amazing way of explaining that. Every time I talk to people now, that's the best way to go about explaining it. Dude killed it. How did we even get onto audio? Was it because, oh, you know what? Dilbo asked a question about interference and how to rectify it. Fucking Google Fi. Google Fi users will have more time to migrate from Hangouts to Google Oh, it's because Google Messages is coming around. That's why Google Hangouts is dying. Get a Roku device that can be a HomeKit hub? Interesting, okay. It's like Coney Islands. The shittier it looks, the better it's gonna taste. Oh man. Last week. So this is always my Coney order. A Hani, aka a chicken finger pita, with a side of ranch and their chili cheese, like that melted yellow cheese. So I take the chicken finger pita and I alternate, dipping it into the cheese and eating, or dipping it into the ranch and eating. And then I also get a baby Greek salad with an extra side of dressing with a pita. And I take the salad, so I pour the dressing on the salad, right? Shake up the salad, get it all coated, and then I scoop the baby Greek salad onto the pita, and then I make a second wrap with the Greek salad pita. And then if there's not enough dressing, I will take that pita and dip it into the dressing and then eat that. That's how you Coney like a prony, my friend. Get shit on. Speaking of shit. Messages by Google. Check killedbygoogle.com for more apps. No way. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm scrolling. I am scrolling. Holy shit. That's fucking crazy. All right, let's do this. Poll in chat. I just want to know what our split is as far as cellular device. Are you Team Apple or are you Team Android right now? Audio is a main pain in the ass. What I will say, Dilbo, you will get to the point where the core audio setup will be so easy for you. Like setting up audio, getting things leveled correctly, you'll be able to get it easy. The EQ is a whole nother world, right? Of troubleshooting and testing and everything. But when it comes to just like being able to set up audio and go, you will get to the point where it's not a pain in the ass anymore. Damn, Squart's still chilling? My man. Yeah, I don't think I knew that Google Messages was a thing. Because obviously, I am not opposed to learning about Android OS, or just Android for mobile devices. My job does not put me in a position to learn. We supply only iOS devices to our employees. All of our clients, they almost all have iPhones. It's pretty rare for people to have an Android device that we manage. So I don't have a way to play with them. I don't have a way to learn them. I'm not gonna buy one just to have it. I have no use in my life for an Android-based operating system for anything. I don't want a Chromebook. I don't want a Roku. I don't want Google Home. Like there's no part of that ecosystem that makes sense in my life, so I don't have anything to play around with. Knackers, I need to update my network. Still rocking an Apple Airport Extreme. No way. Dude, I loved Airport Extremes. I picked an Asus Wi-Fi 6 gaming router, but haven't had the chance to set it up. I'm debating using the Edge Router 8 that I got secondhand or building a pfSense box. So if you wanted, you could use the Edge Router 8 in conjunction with the Asus router. So you can put Asus routers, Netgear routers, a lot of these new age home Wi-Fi routers into just AP mode, access point mode. Black Halos, are you a hipster? Kinda. Not, well, Chad, am I a hipster? I'm gonna let them answer that. I think I look like a hipster right now. Do hipsters wear Crocs? Because I fuck with Crocs. So you could use the, damn, more Android than Apple, all right. You could use the Edge router as your firewall, right? Your interfacing device. It'd be your router and your firewall. And then you could use, if you wanted, you could do DHCP on the router and then you just use the wireless router as an access point. That'd be totally fine. Or you could skip using the Edge router altogether, just use the Asus router as your router, firewall, and access point. However, if you want to separate those roles, you know, in enterprise environments, all of the things that a wireless router does is spread out between a bunch of different devices. It's not a bad idea for your router and your access point to be separate devices. Just from a heat standpoint and longevity. Yo, love you too, Squirt. Have a good night, buddy. And look, Fucko recommended the same exact setup that I did. On point. On fucking point. Yeah, FaceTime on Android. It's gonna be dope. Android is really easy to pick up. Maybe not as easy as Apple, but it's still easy as fuck. You know, I remember reading a study years back that was if you start on Windows, it's borderline impossible to get somebody to train somebody to use Mac OS. But if somebody starts on Mac OS, it's easier to go the other way. And I think that's kind of true for if you give an Android person, somebody whose brain is coded for an Android phone, it's really hard for them to like comprehend what the fuck is going on with an Apple, with an iPhone, because to them, everything looks stupid, it acts stupid, you can't customize shit, things aren't where they're supposed to be, right? And I totally get that, right? Because having the right mobile device for you is all about finding what device works with your brain and how your brain functions. I observe the iOS stuff, but I always use Android. Word. These are thick brimmed glasses? I think these are pretty normal. It's funny. My mom used to call me Chester the Molester. No, my mom always would make us afraid of Chester the Molester. Like that was always the dude that we were supposed to keep our eyes out for when we were little. I think you look like Knackers. Well, thank you. Yeah, always a good idea to separate router and modem. And if you can separate your router and your switch and your access point too, it's only beneficial. It's obviously more money, but I like Android because I can give my phone life after the company ends support for it with custom ROMs. That makes sense. I don't have, personally, anecdotally, I don't have any desire to mess with phones in that way. I didn't want to buy the phone. I want to do what it's going to do, and then I'll replace it when it doesn't. That's all. I'm still getting fucking bodied out here by Cloudflare. Please select boats. That's an airplane. They put a boat over water, and it looks like a boat. These fucking assholes. These are actually difficult captures. The images are so tiny. Podcast tools. So the one thing that we're probably not going to be able to get to, which I'm not too terribly bummed about, there was a big article or a big outburst on Twitter today. There is a company called FanHouse. Fanhouse is a place where creators can monetize their social media personalities by posting freely about their lives, like Finsta. So Apple is making moves on this company called Fanhouse. Fanhouse basically takes a cut of the creator's revenue, and now Apple is coming in and saying, hey, we want a cut of the revenue of the users. Now, Patreon is exempt from this. Spotify is exempt from this. I guess the big butt pucker is that Apple doesn't require this 30% cut. Now, there's a difference between 30% cut of app sales when you sell shit on the App Store or have in-app transactions. They're using the app to collect revenue, and now Apple wants 30% of that. And it's a big deal. It's this huge hashtag fuck Apple. I've got some thoughts on it. I think what I want to do is take the week or take some time to educate myself on it, because I have some thoughts. Some of them are agreeing, some of them are disagreeing. When you get into the conversation of, just like Twitch, right? Twitch, everybody thinks that the 50-50 cut of splitting your subscriptions with the platform is insane. It is crazy. It's unethical. It's greedy. I don't necessarily see it that way. Again, this isn't my job. My money doesn't come from Twitch, so I have a biased opinion about this. If you are able to sit on the biggest live streaming platform in the world for free, somebody's gonna take a cut somewhere. You can't sit on this platform for free and expect to not have to pay your dues somewhere. Now, 50%? 50%'s a lot. I will agree. 30% of your revenue? I mean, of your total revenue, yeah, that sucks, but Apple has 50% of the mobile phone market share and 70% of the tablet market share. I actually don't. It's probably way smaller for computers. I would assume that Apple probably has 20 to 25% of the market share for desktops and 30 to 35% of the market share for laptops. Nowhere near as high as what they have for mobile devices. So this is interesting. And I am very much down to have the conversation. Maybe we'll just have it in Discord. If any of you want to do some research on this whole thing, Fanhouse. If you just search the fuck Apple hashtag on Twitter right now, you'll see it. It's an interesting conversation, and I agree. Having somebody take 30% of your revenue is gonna fucking suck, but you got to pay the piper at some point. I understand that the amount is probably up for discussion, but I'm thinking about setting up the Asus as a full router and then disabling the router option to use a separate device that I can re-enable just in case. I don't know entirely what you mean. I doubt that the Asus router is going to have the capability of having another router on the other side of it, and you might kind of lose your mind as far as configuration goes. I would set up the edge router for what it's meant to do. Make it the router, make it the public facing piece of your network, and then just use the Asus router as either a second router if you want to segment networks, or just use it as the Asus, use it as the access point. Because don't complicate your home network more than you need to, or you're going to drive yourself insane. The reason why those Asus all-in-one routers, wireless routers, are very popular for people nowadays is because when you're getting into smart home, IoT devices, Wi-Fi throughout the house, like, they're simplified to make all of that shit work so you don't pull your fucking hair out. So keep that in mind when you're thinking about a topology for your home network. I don't know in what way you would need the ability to switch on and off networks at the hardware level. Like fuck I was saying, you want to do that with VLANs within the router and just make your life easier. Thing with the 30% App Store cut is the app development takes a lot longer before you get a payout versus a streamer. Are you saying that as a good thing or a bad thing? Like, the 30% cut is reasonable? Well, no, that wouldn't make sense. 30% cut isn't reasonable because it takes you way longer to get paid from the App Store than it does as a streamer. I wonder how much money it costed Twitch to go from 45-day payouts to 30-day payouts. I know that couldn't have been cheap. Bad thing for app devs. You have to spend a ton of time developing and then release an app versus with streaming, you can work your way up to getting an income. That's fair. However, what if, so let's say you just pay a development company 20 grand to make an app, right? And you're actually, your game isn't app development. It's the revenue generated from the app. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, the app development, like I wonder how that works with development companies. Do they get a cut of all the revenue? Like if you say, hey, if I design your app, I want 2% of your total revenue for the next 2 years. I wonder if that's actually like a negotiation. I haven't, fucko, and to be honest, I won't. Just for privacy reasons. Not that I don't trust you. I don't trust the world. Interesting. Yeah, I wonder about that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some digging on that whole topic, figure out where I stand, because I know it's an important conversation. I'm not blind to how fucking stupid Apple can be about things, especially when it comes to taking cuts of creators, but I think that there is a cost. Like I think people undervalue the value of having your app in an app store that is in the palm of 50% of the world. You know? Is that value 30%? I don't know. I think that answer is above my pay grade. Do you follow the Epic versus Apple court case? I actually haven't. And I need to. I need to get caught up on it. I know it's kind of the same deal where Epic is just super pissed about the cut that Apple is taking, which is hilarious when you charge $20 for virtual skin. It's like, bro, how much fucking money did you guys make? Hello. Some devs are moving to just using a web page on the home screen instead of going through the App Store. So yeah, somebody had mentioned something about a PWA. Somebody actually earlier in the stream, Progressive Web App. Progressive Web App stands for, PWA stands for Progressive Web App. This is an app built from the web technologies we all know, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, but with the feel and functionality that rivals an actual native app. Thanks to a couple of smart additions, you can turn almost any website into a progressive web app. This means that you can build a PWA rather quickly in regards to a native app that's pretty difficult to develop. Plus, you can offer all the features of native apps like push notifications, offline support, and much more. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, one of the biggest issues that I have with a Google-based environment for myself is because developers need to publish and develop apps for so many different devices. Development for apps is usually pretty lacking. Developing for iOS and macOS is super fucking easy because the amount of differences in their devices is so fucking small. This sounds like this kind of fixes that, you know? However, with that said, do PWAs run in a browser, or do they run like an app, but it's a browser, kind of like Electron? I just don't like the forced payment method as a security measure because PayPal is just secure. So is PayPal a requirement for that then? Yo, what's up, Panzer Bjorn? What's going on, dude? Kind of like Electron? Okay. And that's cool. So again, another reason why I, as a consumer, am drawn to macOS is because macOS has so many more apps that are developed for the OS and way less web-based things. But it all depends on how these PWAs work, you know? I don't think I've used a PWA app at this point. What is the most popular PWA app? No shit. PWAs are basically Chromium, lighter than Electron, but they use the JavaScript backend for Chrome. Okay. Panzer, we started very briefly talking about the issue that's going on with FanHouse and Apple right now. Apple trying to take 30% of all the revenue that comes through the mobile app, which is obviously devastating a lot of people. And then we just started talking about PWA. I didn't know what a PWA was, so we were just learning about PWAs, which is basically you build an app in a web browser, but it looks like an app. This iOS 15 update might make me use Apple Maps, I must say. Joe, my Resilio sync setup is actually really, really simple. So the way that I set up my computers, I have a hard drive that is dedicated to operating system and programs. I have a massive mechanical hard drive that is dedicated to all of my storage. So just to give you an idea of what that looks like, my secondary hard drive, which is an 8 terabyte hard drive, 3D printing, audio, anything that is audio, any cloud storage, Dropbox, iCloud, Google Drive, anything that is cloud, I redirect my directories here. Gaming, general storage, pictures, Resilio, streaming video. Any folder that I want to sync with another computer is in this Resilio folder. So I pretty much have, I don't want to launch this because I don't know what files I have on the other side of that, just privacy wise. I have 3 different PCs on my network. I have a single Resilio folder for each PC. So when I drop a file in that folder, it automatically just goes to the other PC. In regards to my streaming, my gaming and streaming PC setup, my audio, these audio, picture, and video folders are all synced with Resilio. So the entirety of all of those folders syncs to my streaming PC. So anytime I save an audio file, a Photoshop file, a picture, a video, it automatically syncs to my streaming PC so that I can quickly add it to OBS. That's the basics of how I have my sync set up. Resilio is the bomb. I also use Resilio Sync for my editors. So anytime that I record a podcast, I just drop my podcast video file into Resilio and it syncs it over to them. Flutter and React Native are frameworks and are cross-platform and basically use PWAs. Okay, so are PWAs restricted and or meant for PCs, or is it also meant for mobile? What's the worst thing you've ever done working in tech? Ever lost data or foodboarded a server during production? No. I've never had anybody lose data. Listen, anybody who's been in this channel for more than 6 months knows I'm a fucking psychopath about backup. Not only do I back up all of my documents to the cloud, I back up all of my documents to my Unraid NAS. So all audio, video, and documents gets backed up to this NAS. They also get backed up to Google Drive. They also get backed up to my second NAS, which is a Buffalo Terra station up here. So I have 4 copies of all of my data at any given time. I don't fuck around. As soon as it comes to customers before I even touch that machine. Everything's getting backed up to an external hard drive. I've got like a 500 gig SSD in a USB 3 enclosure. As soon as I go to work on somebody's PC, I plug it in, I drag their entire profile onto the SSD, and that's what I wait for before I even do anything. My interaction with catastrophic failures with servers is pretty minimal. I'm more have been on the like admin software side of the MSP, you know, in the MSP world. So I don't have a whole lot of crazy experience doing that stuff, but I think the worst that I've done is I dropped somebody's computer and I killed it, but the data was fine. I use the Pro, Tashi, and I only use it because I've always used it. There's a couple features like selective sync that allows you to only sync parts of folders. So if you've got a folder with a terabyte worth of data in it, you can just choose to sync some of it instead of having to sync the whole thing. Yes, I am, Panzer. Standard. Trying to think of maybe what's the worst thing that I've done. You know, I did loop back somebody's network one time. That brought him down for about half a day, but it wasn't my fault, okay? So I went somewhere that had a switch that died, all right? And so when I went to replace the switch, all the cables from the patch panel were coming down. All I did was unplug all of the cables from the patch panel, all right? Pulled all the cables away, undid the rack mount switch, put in the new one, and then all of the cables that I saw, I had just replugged into the switch. It was a dumb switch. It was like a $100 48 port gigabit switch. And so I just plugged everything back in, not knowing that there was a cable that was plugged in, went back behind the server rack, and then just came back up and went back into the switch. And of course, with a dumb switch, really fucking difficult to find. Maybe useful to explain for viewers. Yeah, sure. So the 3-2-1 backup scheme means you have 3 copies of your data on 2 different machines locally, with 1 being offsite. So for me, my 3 copies of my data are, well, 4. The data's on my main PC. Second copy is on my primary NAS. Third copy is on my secondary NAS. And then Google Drive is my cloud backups, or like my absolute critical information. So 3 copies, 2 different machines. So like a target, a backup source, and a backup target, and then an offsite backup as well. My friend worked at a New York law firm with a 2-person IT department, and they also had a loopback issue. Here's the crazy thing about loopbacks. It can yield different results every time. They're like loopbacks, in my experience, and like the 3 or 4 times that I've dealt with loopbacks, it's never the same exact symptoms. It's always just a little bit different, and that just makes it fucking insane. So right now I use Google Drive right now just because it's pretty cheap, but I am getting ready to subscribe to Backblaze B2 for my offsites. I have yet to look into any DIY solutions. So I know that Azure's an option, but here's the thing. I've got 15 terabytes of data. 15 terabytes of data in the cloud is fucking expensive. Which is, you know, I could probably do some consolidation. There's probably a lot of raw video out there that I can compress, but I just haven't gotten to that point yet. All right, I'm looking at Google messages here. Wait, okay. This says available in App Store. Is Google Messages not baked into the operating system? Please tell me this is not another Hangouts. Oh, Messages for web. I see loopbacks a lot in my job. The most common is the phone pass-through back to another Ethernet drop. Yeah. You know, I fucking hate phone pass-through. I know it's so convenient and it's less cable running, but I fucking hate it. I hate it a lot. Yo, what's up, Sifter? In my environment, we require end users to move their own equipment, such as phone as PC. I deal with loopback all the time, yet I cannot talk my boss in STP. It's all right. He's just paying for your fucking time. Just wasting money, dude. Good God. Google Graveyard. I'm trying to see what things that I recognize from this list. Damn. Google Hangouts was a thing for 8 years and they're killing it. All right. I remember Measure. They killed Tiltbrush? I did not know that. Wait. They killed Google Play Music? Is it wait a minute. Is it YouTube Red Music now? I didn't know that they killed that. Oh my God. It's YouTube Music now. Is it good or does it suck? Wow. Dude, so many of these have been killed in 2020. I set up VoIP VLAN and LLDP so the phones get their voice network and the PC gets the data network. It's like magic. I don't think that I knew that that was possible. I didn't know that you could VLAN tag traffic if it was going through a pass-through. Okay, answer me this. Is that a universal thing for all VoIP phones, or is that only available on some VoIP phones? Or is that just like, is that a network standard and it doesn't matter what VoIP phone there is? Link Layer Discovery Protocol is a vendor-neutral link layer protocol used by network devices for advertising their identity capabilities and neighbors on a local area network based on IEEE 802 technology, principally wired internet. You might need to add the prefix of the MAX to the list of devices. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Son of a bitch. Is this done on the switches, fucko? I like it. It hosts more smaller artists, but terrible for local playing audio because you can't sync your library with it. Okay. For those of you that answered Android, are you guys Spotify users? Yeah, a lot of phones have gigabit pass-through now. We are abandoning our Avaya IP office system probably in the next like 2 months. And we have moved over to some Yealink Microsoft Teams phones. And I gotta say, I like the Teams phones. I must say. And they've got gigabit pass-through. Done on the switches? Okay, interesting. We're an HP house. We're HP fucking everything, which kind of kills me inside sometimes. And so we've got all HP switches. Is this a protocol that's been around for a while? Or is this something that's new? Like, would it be around on 10-year-old switches? You're all HP Switch, but everything else is Cisco. All right. Yeah, we're not a lot of Cisco shit, but a lot of Meraki shit. Same thing. Invented, discovered. Oh wow, 2005. I do not do any sort of that management for our facility, Sifter. And I'm not authorized to do it either. You don't want me fucking around with networking and switches. I'm not knowledgeable enough. Super, super cool. Okay, that's good to know. Because this is something that we're going to be getting into soon because we're going to become a Microsoft Teams phone provider pretty soon. And this is something that we're going to have to get knowledgeable with. I'm not going to have to do any network configuration, but I'm going to have to do the deployment of Teams and the Azure AD Sync and all that stuff. Interesting. Okay. I'll have to keep this bookmarked and do some learning. LLDP. So are you just doing 2 VLANs then? One for the VoIP traffic and one for the data traffic? At minimum? Yeah, to be honest, so the one phone that I'm testing right now is just a standard Teams phone, nothing special. There's the upgraded version of the phone that has a big ass touchscreen and it articulates, and then it has a USB webcam that docks on the top of it, and that has tilt as well. Like, damn, this thing's fancy. And then of course you've got like Logitech selling these $5,000 to $8,000 conference room pan tilt zoom camera microphone speaker setups, and our conference room is about to get set up with one of these sweet setups. I'm pretty pumped. Gotcha. Okay. Fucking cool. All right, well, dude, thanks for that info. My plan right now is, I can't remember if I announced this on stream or not, so I just got migrated, not so much promoted, into our NOC. And I'm basically going to be managing the NOC. So it's a little bit less technical shit and more so of managing shit, which I'm okay with, which is hopefully going to give me some more time to do some training when things are a little bit slower. So I definitely want to improve on my networking knowledge. Definite want of mine. All right, let's go back at this. We got to end stream here pretty soon. Coming up on 3.5 hours. Google Fiber TV was an IPTV service that was bundled with Google Fiber. It's 7 years old. Holy shit. Messages was a direct messaging feature that allowed users to share and discuss videos one-on-one in groups on YouTube. It was 2 years old. Oh my god, I forgot about the YouTube gaming app. Yeah. Yeah, they killed Fiber TV, I guess. But I mean, like, not the fiber internet, just the TV service that came with fiber. Yeah, Sifter Hunter just showed us this website, killedbygoogle.com. Google Plus. Dudes, I remember sitting in the conference room or the lunchroom of the Best Buy that I worked at, and some guy had invites to Google Plus, and he gave me one. And it was the coolest thing ever, and I've never seen a social media platform die so fast. Dude, I'm not even halfway through these services. Holy Christ. Google Glass. Holy shit. The Google Nexus. They did kill that too. I agree, Trey Pop. Live stream discovery is just as bad on YouTube. But they've got the amazing algorithm for directing people. And then you've got shorts and evergreen content as well that helps people direct towards your live streams, which Twitch needs really, really bad. Remember the little nut that the Nexus had? The little ball mouse? Like, I don't know why I called it a nut. Oh my God, Songza. Holy shit. Picasa! You know what's funny is I was roasting kids on TikTok for using Discord as like a personal photo database. And then I realized that they don't even know what Photo Bucket is. You know? Motherfuckers didn't know about Photo Bucket. Pussies. Some of these services, we're getting a little bit older here. Looks like these gravestones are in chronological order. Oh my God, Sparrow. I forgot that they acquired Sparrow and killed it. I was pissed. I was not happy about that one. I was not happy about Microsoft acquiring Wunderlist and then turning it into some bullshit too. Google Reader, the RSS reader. Yeah. That one, where is that on here? There it is. Okay. I do miss Google Reader. I still use RSS to this day. Vaccine Finder? That could have been useful. Killed too early. Too soon.
Wanted to say thank you to you and at Thaco the Clown for sharing knowledge and helping me learn in a Do positive Do energy wave virtual hug.
Amen! A fucking men. Yo, thank you so much for the 150 bits. Very kind of you. This is the shit I love. The streams I love. This is the community that I love. This is the content that I love. Fucking awesome. Thank you so much. And you're very welcome. Rebang! You guys can't see what I'm looking at. Sorry. Dodgeball was a location-based social network where users texted their location to the service and it notified them of friends and points of interest nearby. What? I don't remember this at all. I do not remember that. I mean, I was just graduating high school, so... Google Desk Bar was a small inset window on the Windows toolbar that allowed users to perform searches without leaving the desktop. It was 2 years old. Google Desk Bar. Never heard of this either. The Google Cemetery. Can you just show me a goddamn picture of it, please? Or did we not have pictures in 2003? Oh my God. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah, Joe. I mirror what Fucko said. I have learned so much from just existing on the internet. From guides and YouTubes and live stream. I've learned everything that I've learned in my life has all been self-taught. And that is thanks to creators that do the same thing that I do. So I aim to create an environment where it is okay to be dumb and it is okay to learn and to bounce ideas off each other. I think that is the biggest strong point of online communities, is just like building a network of people that love the same cock as you do. And it's the best, and I'm passionate about it, and I love it. So to have you recognize it and to enjoy it, it makes my heart very, very warm. My heart throbs for that. So thank you. It's so weird you be serious and just chatting with most of your voices and eat my ass sound bites. You know, that's what I'm saying. Who doesn't love eating ass?
If you need further assistance, enter pound now.
And and that's kind of what I wanted to do, Panzer, was I wanted to create a different environment for the community. Because, a stream is a certain vibe when it's a bunch of people watching a game streamer. And there's also a different vibe when people are watching a podcast of multiple people. There's, how like you might be not so inclined to watch a streamer if they're playing games with other people than when they're playing games by themselves. I understand that is, that's the same for this kind of stuff. There's people who don't want to watch me play video games, but then just chatting is around and they know that they can get the interaction, the one-on-one, and they just enjoy this type of content more. And that's what people flock to. So there was a definite desire for me to create a different vibe, a different environment for the live stream. And I'm very happy on how it's gone so far. It's been amazing. My balls hadn't dropped yet. Amen, Sonder. Amen. Sonder, do you have any homies with Shure SM58s that are looking to sell stage mics? You would have been 7 in 03. Oh my god. Oh my god. I got an in-person project coming up that I need to get my hands on some mics. I have one so far, and I need to get 3 more. Sifter, I'm pumped for Battlefield, man. I'm not gonna try and get overhyped, but I'm pumped. I am pumped. I'm not miking drums. Nope, it's for a podcast. In-person podcast. Last time I played GSN, or last time I played Battlefield for reals with GSN days, oh man. I played plenty of Battlefield since then, because I still love Battlefield 4. And I just hope this game is good, dude. I hope it is. I need it. I need this game to be good. And I hate saying that. You're an old-ass clown? Yo, don't fucking matter. Old, young, and legal? Don't matter. Oh my god, Sonder. Can you imagine? Can you fucking imagine if we all had like Logitech G930 wireless headsets? That'd be amazing. Do you know the reference in the Battlefield trailer with the pilot exiting a jet with an RPG? Oh yeah. Yeah, I was so amazed that the fact that they acknowledged that in a trailer. I kind of wish, I think that they really wanted to go for a serious vibe. The fact that they didn't like have a little bit of like Battlefield Friends in there. Promoted! Who knows? Maybe we'll see in the future. I think I gotta go. Tonight has been awesome. Got out of work on time, had a nap, got some pho, had some milk tea. We talked about podcasting shit. Conbot literally just texted me about getting pho. Did you get that too? Talked about a bunch of different podcasting platforms, of which I'm going to start doing some research on. We're going to test out Video Ninja. We're going to test out Riverside FM. And I'm going to see. So I submitted a request to Cloud Feed or Clean Feed about adding a noise gate to their audio. Just a simple noise gate. Discord style. Single slider. And I'm hoping that they implement that. We got into some more Discord bot shit. We talked about the Apple thing a little bit. What was the last thing that we talked about? We got into an audio tangent as well, as usual. Drawing shit in MS Paint. Looks great. Close that out. Damn, I don't know why. And we still didn't talk about WWDC. That's okay. There wasn't a whole lot of like groundbreaking, amazing things at WWDC. Just kind of a lot of cool little things. So just as a heads up, next week is my week off of streaming. My schedule right now is Tuesdays, Thursdays, sometimes Friday nights, and Sundays. I do that for 3 weeks, and then I take a week off of streaming. This is to rest, relax, play some video games. It's also a chance to work on some evergreen content for some other platforms like TikTok and YouTube. So next week is my week off. However, after we return from our little break, we have... So first of all,
will eat your ass.
Eating ass.
Love you.
Yo, love you right back. Thank you very much for the resub. But 17 months. God damn. Thank you. This Sunday, even though I'm on break, this Sunday is podcast with Middle Age Stream and Game with Gray. This upcoming Thursday, nothing because I'm on break. Next Sunday, on the 20th, we're going to be doing a podcast of the lead developer of OBS Jim, aka Wizard of OBS. This is going to be a second time on the podcast. I'm beyond fucking excited. So if you want to catch that live, be here 2 Sundays from now. After that, we have Brian, the founder of Advanced GG. So if you guys didn't know, Advanced GG makes both gamer glasses and gamer supplements. And I'm going to grill the man. I want to figure out the business, the science behind it, why they're doing what they're doing. And so that's going to be interesting. The Sunday after that, not only am I going to be on the Bud Cave TV podcast, but we're going to have a podcast with Jimmy and a special guest as well. The Thursday after that, I got these podcasts scheduled. Deity Microphones. So Andrew from Deity, he's the guy that you see running the social media accounts. He runs the TikTok. He posts the content on YouTube. He's going to be on the podcast on Thursday, July 1st. I don't have anybody for July 4th because I don't think I'm taking that day off. Yep. Okay. And that's it. That's all the podcasts I got scheduled for the future. So CEO of Advanced GG, lead developer of OBS, Game with Gray. I already forgot what I said. But yeah, you heard him. Yeah, no Bishop until October, unfortunately, because of work. You have an SM58? You want to sell it? May I share another link for your research? Yes, absolutely. Let me get you a permit real quick. Daddy, you go. Sifter, it's all on the VOD if you want to watch it. I don't want to say that we went crazy into it, but we were just researching. We were just researching what bots were out there. At what time and in which time zones does just chatting happen? Just chatting. So Tuesdays and Thursdays, stream always starts at 8 when I'm on time. If we do podcasts on a Thursday, which like right now, what I'm trying to do is tech stream Tuesday, podcast Thursday, podcast Sunday. Tech Tuesday, podcast Thursday, podcast Sunday. It's always going to be 8 or 9 p.m. Podcasts on Sunday are always 9. Streams during the week are always 8 Eastern. Gray rebranded. She's now Pirate Gray. Bullshit. She did! How did I not know that? She rebranded. I didn't know that. Good. I'm so glad. That's awesome. Ah! Sweet. Yeah, October, Panzer, unfortunately. I know they're from different companies, but I hope Andrew and Ryan from Rode are friends. I hope so too. I would love to get somebody from Rode on the podcast. That would be amazing. I'll be looking in the next podcast, waiting for the saucy voice to text to bust through later, man. Yo, fuck, go have a good one. Thanks for chilling. All right, chat, we got to do the goodbye thing. The credits aren't going to work because Streamlabs has been fucking me over and over and over again. We're going to do the goodbye thing. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. What an awesome tech stream. I don't know what I was expecting when I went live, but I was like, man, we just had a stream yesterday. I don't know if people are going to want to come back. It's the next day. We already talked about tech, and you guys came. You guys came, and you came back hard. I love you. Hey, social networks. I'm on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Those are my 4 main social media platforms. If you feel like following on any of those, you're more than welcome. If you are looking for a Discord community to join, our main topics of discussion in Discord are technology, streaming, gaming news, 3D printing, cooking, and like DIY shit. So if you're looking for a channel to get technical support for your day-to-day shit, your streaming, if you want a place to discuss streaming, you want a place to post your 3D prints, talk about technology, that's all the shit we love. So if you want to talk about that, come on in, join us. I use an everyone ping once a month. If that. Most of the time, I just use an @here ping. It's very rarely an @everyone ping. I do not ping for when I go live unless you subscribe to those notifications. So I try to be as least annoying as possible. So if that tickles your fancy, you're more than welcome. We are going to be raiding another channel. As you can see, there are plenty of raid messages that you can copy and paste in chat. There's some if you're a sub. There's some if you're not a sub. Pick and choose, whatever. And then, of course, there's a channel for gardening. We just launched that one because we got a lot of fools that love gardening, both food and weed. So it seemed appropriate. And I wanted a place for my my girlfriend to post awesome gardening shit. I'm losing my voice a little bit. Talked a lot today. I think that's it. And the streamer Wikipedia. Soon to be in Notion. Oh shit, what up, Hacks Effect? You been lurking there, you little creep? All right, hey, we're gonna raid a channel. Let me see who's live. Let me check the Discord and see who's live in Discord first. Okay, people I've raided recently.
I guess we all have future pants. They're pants we're going to wear tomorrow. And the next day. And the day after that.
You know what? Let's raid is anime going long term? Long stream? What up, ads? All right, let's also launch Mochi. John C. Stout still playing Genshin Impact from yesterday. Yo, night, everybody. Y'all are awesome. Thank you so much for being here and supporting what I do. I hope you had a good time. Hope you learned something. Hope you laughed. And maybe, I'm not promising it, maybe late night Pickle Nick at night tomorrow from Call of Duty. We'll see.
Twitch's cut, how it's a little scammy, and then I think it's pretty topical. But there's a lot of likes and ums and like dead space, and I'm interested to see if he can bring that down to either 30 seconds or 45 seconds. I forget how long the full clip is, but we're gonna test you.
Okay.
There you go. Thank you.
Anime Daddy is a dude who does just chatting content. He does interviews with streamers every week. He does something called the Complain Cast, where they just complain about shit in the streaming industry. And I think he's a cool dude. He's fit, he's funny, he's energetic, and he loves anime. His name's Anime Daddy, Daddy with a TTY. Somebody that I met originally on TikTok from just fucking off and roasting people kindly. And I've become friends with him a little bit. So I think he's a cool dude. So I'd love to shoot some cum his way. Oh, Christ. We'll always hold the shaft as long as you take care of the head, my man. Raid, Anime Daddy. It looks like he's doing some video editing or he's doing some just chatting with his community. I'm going to grab one of these raid messages with the pickle. Again, thank you all so much for being here. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your night. I might see you tomorrow night for Pickle Nick streaming. If I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you on Sunday for some Call of Duty, all right? Or podcasting, excuse me. Excuse me. You guys have a great night. See ya.
With Google? I forget what I did. Allow? Oh my god. Knack attack. Dude, all night long. All night long. All night. Hello, friends. What's up, Knackers? All night long. Looks like I'm streaming all night. Dude, this is